Gentlemen, I'd like to play God for a little bit, if I may, with the two of you. If there were things you could remove from the human body and the human experience and things that we physically did.
Have we not talked about this already?
Die. I would remove death.
Remove death. That's good. That's good.
But have we not? I thought we talked about this already.
We have not.
No?
I've brought it up over the years tangentially, but
Yeah, that's
this
right.
has
That's
never
why I'm
been
thinking about
this has
it.
never been a topic. I've got two that jump out to me of things that I would remove
I got one.
from the human experience.
I like the idea.
Let him go first.
Yeah,
It's
go
his
ahead.
topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you said die, so we'll get back to that.
That was a joke because that doesn't count, right?
Okay, we don't have to get back to that. The first one we can dissect is pooping.
Okay.
I hate pooping.
Patrick would argue against that because he enjoys the experience. No?
What? What are you doing right now? Are you trying to paint me as some... What? I like pooping?
He also,
What are you trying to say right now?
He really likes pooping in places he shouldn't.
Okay.
He's a serial pooper.
Where did this joke come
I
from?
don't know.
I don't like pooping. Just the whole
No.
thing.
Pass those.
No, save them, bro. We're not going to smash them today.
They're getting smashed today.
No,
Sorry,
save
Maddie, go
them.
ahead.
I don't like pooping, and if I could just remove the need to poop, I would. Now, I almost, in the past, and when I was in my youth and a little more angry.
When I was in my youth.
When I was a little more angry and volatile and, not as reserved, I used to say I wish I could just remove buttholes entirely
Wow.
and remove pooping, but there's two problems with that. Number one, farts are hilarious. So I'm definitely not getting rid of those. And the second thing is,
Don't say it.
I know people like to do butt stuff.
Oh, my God.
So I wouldn't want
Why
to.
are you
I wouldn't
saying
want
it,
to
bro?
deprive people.
Can
of,
you be more elegant? Remember that one clip we had a long time ago where
I did that one. Yeah.
you did that one?
He was talking. Patrick was talking about being well endowed.
Well endowed.
Right.
We were talking about skinny jeans, and he said, for those of us who are well endowed, that's going to be a problem or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were like, yeah, well, like no one at this table or whatever. And then you were saying like, for those of us who have a huge, and then you said an explicit word.
Yeah.
He
So
was
why
like-
can't you, the moral of the story be, what are you doing? Why are you
Some
laughing
people-
at him? Why are you
some
looking at him
people-
like that?
some
Why is he not
people-
adjusting his glasses? Is my question.
Some people are into butt fucking, and so
Foot bucking.
butt fucking, and so I wouldn't want to deprive society of farts and butt fucking. Is that more elegant for you?
What is wrong with you? What is seriously wrong with you?
So, anyways, pooping.
I almost threw up just there.
I would remove pooping from the human experience, but keep the butt.
when we set up this show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts,
Just for pleasure.
he put explicit on our podcast, and
Yeah.
I guarantee you, he was thinking for this moment, like I'm gonna love myself for when this moment comes that I made the show explicit
So
already.
basically, you want to just keep the butthole around.
keep
just for
the
pleasure.
butthole for the pleasure and the farting, the pleasure and the laughs, but
Business or
remove
pleasure?
pooping. I
Mhm.
don't. I'm so.
You're
I
done with the
don't
business.
need
You're
pooping.
done with the business part.
And
of
here's
it.
the thing. Even think of it this way. Imagine you could eat like really spicy food or like shitty greasy food, and you would never have to have that experience of like sitting on the toilet like
Yeah.
fighting for your life ever again. Just gone. Wouldn't that be great?
Here's what I'm gonna say though. I agree with you,
Yeah.
and also and you're not saying this, and I'm glad you're not saying this.
Hmm.
You didn't say eliminate the need to expel waste out of your body. You still kept peeing in there, and here's what I think about peeing. Peeing to me is like a nice relaxing break from your day.
I cannot believe you're. I can't.
Let me say, if I'm at work, for example, and I have to go pee. To me, it's like the chaos of the mall and everything going crazy, and like the customers being whatever. I could just go in there, pee, relax for a minute, and then I go out. To me, it's a
Honestly-
reason to just take a minute.
Honestly, in doing this podcast, I've learned so much about you in the sense of like, you hold mundane things way closer to your heart than I ever imagined.
Like pissing.
Than I ever imagined.
To me, it's like I just think about it like I like taking a minute to do nothing, just relax.
I get what
Same
you're
with
saying.
the shaving thing. It's just like it's something that I have to do.
But
And
this
I like that.
is what's surprising to me. You're saying you would actively want to keep peeing, like you want to
I
keep
wouldn't.
peeing.
If you told me, do you want to eliminate peeing forever?
You'd say no.
I'd be like, I don't think so, because to me it's like, what am I gonna do with that 30 seconds? I'm saving 30 seconds every time. what am I going to be doing? Probably just sitting on my phone, relaxing. Like to me, it's not. I'm not replacing it with something like awesome. If you're being like, oh, instead of every time you have to pee, you gain $10. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the $10.
Okay, hold on,
But it's
hold
like
on.
either nothing or peeing. Yeah,
So
I'll
your
pee.
argument is that the time is negligible. How
So
long do you spend taking
Peeing?
poops?
Well, poops. I didn't say anything about poops because to me, I agree with Maddie. I want that out of there. Poops is more annoying.
and
to me.
presumably because there's more of like a time
It's a
saving
bit more of a-
aspect to it.
A little bit, yeah. I'm not going in there like sitting down like 10 seconds and I'm out. Like
So give me a number. What's the time?
at least a minute. At least a minute, maybe a couple minutes if it's kind of like a longer one.
So what are you going to be doing with those couple of minutes that you're going to save?
I don't know, but I just don't like the experience of pooping in general.
So it's not
Couldn't
the
you
time
make-
saving
but
aspect.
couldn't you
It's
make the
part of it.
argument?
Is part of it is that, but I'm saying a part of it is like that. I just like taking that minute.
But couldn't you make the argument for pooping and peeing if you added up how much time in your entire life you stood at a toilet pissing and just now you had all that time? Like I know it doesn't seem it's 10 seconds here or there, so it doesn't really seem like anything. But like if you added it all
Wasn't there? I could have sworn I read something where it's like you spend 1/10 of your life on the toilet. Or
that's
something.
hilarious.
Damn.
We'll get to.
Don't quote me on that.
We'll
though.
get to another thing you spend a third of your life doing. That's another one of my answers.
Sleeping?
Yes.
Sorry.
But peeing is one where it's like because I don't mind the act of peeing. If I was gonna remove that from the human body, that would be like 17 on the list. Like
But
that'd
why
be
do you-
way
sure.
lower down.
But why do you not mind peeing, but you mind pooping?
Pooping is the time commitment, and it's also just like the grossness.
How long do you
Give
spend
Patrick
pooping?
a time.
Like 5 minutes on the low end, 10 on the high end.
Holy crap.
You're telling me you never spent 20 minutes on the can before?
Very rarely, but that's also one of those instances where it's like I ate a
You're
bunch of
telling me
shitty
you've-
food, and then
you're
I'm like
telling me-
fighting for my
You're
life.
telling me you've never started a video, started on the can, and then stayed that whole time on the can?
Here's what I'll say.
Maybe, but that's not. I guess that's you're there, so it doesn't matter. But I don't think of that because that happens very rarely for me, and B, it's like, well, I'm not pooping the whole time I'm watching the video. I poop 5 minutes in, and then the other 10 minutes I'm sitting there is just sitting there
Do
watching.
you guys do this thing where
video.
if you're on your phone or you're watching something? Also, I didn't factor in the whole phone watching thing because to me it's like if I'm just going in there to be efficient, my answer still stands like a minute, a couple minutes. If I'm there like watching something, I could be there for 5-10 minutes maybe. But to me, it's like, do you guys do this thing where if you're watching a YouTube video and you're in the middle of doing your business, you're dropping off the kids and stuff, are you gonna like once you reach the point of like, okay, now it's go time? Do you put down the phone? Because I do this thing where I'm like, I'm not quite there yet. I'm almost there, and I'll just be like, whatever, chilling, and then I'm like, oh, here it is. Put the phone on the side. Let me focus on this for a second.
No, I can't say that I
You just
do.
like as it's happening, you're just like still watching.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Patrick? You just like take a minute, like, okay, I'm gonna focus for a second. Okay, that's me. That's just me.
But so it's just it's the ability to like want.
Wait. Let me think about this first. Let me think honestly about this for a second.
You're watching a YouTube video. It's a 10-minute YouTube video. 5 minutes in, you're like, okay, it's about to happen right now. You're gonna keep watching unbothered, just like. Because to me, it's like something's happening with my body. I'm gonna take a second and just like do my thing, and then I'll refocus on whatever I'm doing.
No, I've never done that.
Okay.
I just think so. It's a thing of like wanting to be able to like eat spicy food without that punishment the next day. It's wanting to remove the time
What's he doing?
commitment of needing to poop.
Mm.
It's wanting to remove the grossness of dealing with poop. Like I don't want anything to do with poop. Just get rid of
It
it.
smells bad.
It
It looks
stinks.
bad.
It looks bad. There's nothing, nice
It's
about
just
it.
a byproduct that's annoying.
Exactly. It's just awful. So get rid of pooping for sure. The second thing I would like to remove from humanity, from the human experience, the human body, and I put an asterisk on this, is sleep.
I'm gonna argue against that just a little bit.
How could
Can I
anyone?
Here's
How
the
can anyone
thing.
make a logical argument against
I'll
that?
tell you.
Let's hear it.
I would I would say that the amount of time that humans have to sleep is stupid.
Yes.
I wish we didn't have to sleep for 7-8 hours, whatever. But I enjoy sleeping because after a long, hard day, I want rest. But you're saying in this example, we just don't get tired.
And
but
my
to me,
thing,
it's like
it would
I
be
like
you
the
still
feeling.
get
of,
tired. It would just be like you never need to sleep. Like at
how do you
most,
how do you get back to not being tired?
my thing would be like, okay, like I'm tired. I'm just gonna like sit on the couch for like an hour and just sort of like hang out, kind of
see.
thing. Here's the thing, though.
It's not
in
meant
my,
to be scientifically sound.
in
Okay.
my specific like branch of doing this, because I always bring it up where it's like I would get so much more done and be able to like engage with so many of the things I like to do more if I was constantly awake. And then people bring up the thing of like, wouldn't that drive you crazy though?
It would
Like
drive me
never being
crazy.
able to shut off. So the asterisks I put on it is I want the ability to never fall asleep and never have to sleep unless I willingly choose to. not to like get revitalized or like energy, literally to like skip
For
time.
the pleasure of it.
For like the pleasure of it, or to literally like skip time where it's like, boy, I've got 2 hours right now where I have literally nothing to do and nothing going on, and it's 3 a.m. and everybody else is asleep anyways.
Why would everyone else be
Well, I
asleep?
guess
I thought
if
you
I'm
just said
removing
you
it
took
from,
it.
well, maybe if I'm removing it from everybody, then maybe it's not a thing.
Isn't that what it was? Or you're just talking about yourself?
I thought he
I
was
guess
removing it from humanity.
Yeah, you know what? Because I mentioned the buttholes and not wanting to steal those from people before. So yeah, it would be everybody. So
Because
everybody would be
if-
awake anybody. Ways.
Because if it wasn't for everybody, the implication would be that you wanted to keep your thing for pleasure,
This is true.
right?
This
Why
is
are we
true.
back on this?
So no, that would be the thing. Yeah, it would be like for the entire human race. It would be nobody has to sleep ever again. And then my little asterisk would be unless they kind of like chose to sort of like turn themselves off for a few hours and then just wake up again kind of thing. But you would never need to. So if people wanted to be like 24/7, I am conscious always, you can do that. And there's no downside to
Can
it.
I just? I don't know why.
So
I
sleep, go
I
away.
don't know why I have this like intrusive thought of like the camera's not set up properly and like I'm cut out of the
You want to
frame.
go check?
You want to go? You want to go take a look? Or
We're
you want me to
done the
take a
show
look?
though.
I-
How crazy? How upsetting would that be?
You know what I'm gonna say? Can I say my answer, by the way?
Yeah.
Please.
My answer is kind of like a multi. It's like I'm selecting multiple things, but they're all of the same kind of category. So I'm gonna drop a couple of them. One, the need to wash hair. I
My mind is not going to let me continue on without checking.
go for it.
While he gets up to
I'm
check.
going to continue. Washing hair. I'm thinking of general upkeep stuff. Like to
Yes.
me, showering. Like I like the idea. I like the feeling of showering. I wouldn't get rid of that. I'd get rid of like clipping fingernails and toenails.
Yes.
I'd get rid of like hair getting oily and having to wash it.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I would get rid of what was my last thing? Oh, I wish like you were born, you lose your baby teeth, you get your full-grown teeth, and you don't have to ever like maintain them and do
No
shit
cavities, no brushing your
for
teeth.
them. Dude, imagine how
just
great it would be
perfect
if you
teeth.
just like you wake up, you just start your day. You don't have to go like brush your teeth, do your thing.
No
like,
morning breath.
No morning breath. It's just like you got
I would have
perfect.
thought brushing your teeth would have given you a chance to reflect on the dreams you had. I'm sorry, I'm just playing with you.
Well, I mean, shaving does that for me,
Yeah.
and showering. And I like shaving and showering, but to me, I don't like brushing my teeth every morning. It's just to me, it's kind of like annoying. Like, oh shit, I have to brush my teeth. I do my thing, and to me, it's like I wish that wasn't necessary, and you just like
Yes.
had perfect teeth all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm speaking about. Like sleeping is more not like a small part of life. It's literally a third. Like they say, where it's like, you sleep a third of your fucking life or whatever. It's like just give me all that time. But yeah, when it comes to like small mundane things, like clipping my nails is such an annoying thing.
Yep.
Where it's like if my nails were just always
Perfect length. For
like
you.
the perfect length for me, or I could at will just and like
yeah.
fucking like make them shorter or longer kind of thing. It's
like Wolverine.
exactly. Those are the kind of things I'm talking about where it's like I would like to remove those.
You guys are so
from
selfish.
humanity.
Here's my answer. You guys are so selfish.
He's gonna be like cancer, so that nobody has to get cancer and die.
What was your? How did you phrase your topic? By the way, how'd you frame it?
It's just like things you could wish you could remove from the human body, or like the
Okay.
human experience. I'm probably just gonna call the topic something dumb like human changing humanity or playing God or whatever. That's like
God.
the idea of the
Yeah.
topic.
I would remove the.
Here we go.
How do I phrase this?
Oh, can I say what you're gonna? I know
Yeah.
he's gonna say, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna say something about like periods or something.
Wow.
No? I thought you were gonna say like I'm gonna remove periods for all women, and then everyone's like, oh, he's so sweet.
Wow.
Oh, I wasn't really thinking along those lines. I was
so
thinking
you're
more.
selfish.
What a bitch.
No, I was thinking more bigger picture, as in like removing hunger.
You never get hungry.
Interesting.
You never get hungry.
But then you're removing. I mean, I know you're thinking like in terms of like,
Like to
humanitarian work.
to not need to we don't
You never
need to eat.
Yeah.
It becomes just a pure act of pleasure.
But the thing
Exactly.
is, if you remove hunger, then why would anyone ever want to eat?
For the pleasure of it.
Yeah, but
you
the-
can
but isn't
remove
it- but
hunger,
isn't it-
but maintain the pleasure that's activated when eating ice cream, when eating steak.
Okay, so yeah, we're saying magically, yeah, sure. Because I'm thinking.
But here's the
I'm
problem.
saying if you're just like removing hunger altogether, to me, it's like you're not going to feel the want to even feel that pleasure because it's tied to your needing to.
Honestly,
get not
you're
hungry.
on some level. You're right. It is intrinsically tied to.
But you're saying magically, if you were to
Magically,
untie
yeah.
it, yeah, I'd love.
But even if that were the case, where you never ate anything in your life ever again, that still
that doesn't.
solves
No. That doesn't sound. That's why I prefaced it by saying, food is still a thing. Like you don't need to eat, but like you still have the pleasure of eating.
Sure,
because
but
I
think
love.
about how
I'm a
much
glutton.
money you would save. But you're also saying that now as somebody who needs to eat. But I'm saying if you took that out, like Mark's saying, and you didn't need to eat anything ever, I'm with you in the point of like it would become an act of pure pleasure. I'm saying, think about
but
how
here's
much
my argument
money you
against
would
here's my
save.
argument against you, because I'm saying this as someone who needs to eat. I still get that pleasure when I'm not hungry, though. There
Sure.
are times where I eat and I'm not hungry, and
Sure.
I'm
Like dessert,
over the moon.
Like dessert.
Yes, this is true. If I'm eating like candy out of our little tub over there, I'm not hungry.
Or imagine if you
Well, I
stuff your
haven't had
face.
dinner, but like if
Yeah.
I'm eating candy right now, that's not I'm hungry and I'm eating candy. It's I want fucking candy that
It's like
tastes good.
imagine if you eat like a full-on dinner. We can go all you can eat at a sushi place, and then afterwards we get ice cream, and it's unbelievably satisfying.
Exactly. Boy, and in this would be what such a messed up world where like people never need to eat again, but they do, and then they also can't
still
poop,
hunger.
but they can't poop.
I was gonna
yeah.
say
So it's
we
like they're
can't we
eating and
can't
they
pair
can't
those
poop.
two things, can we? Because
Eating
if
and
you
not
eat,
pooping.
No, I think I thought what Maddie was saying is that you just magically don't have to poop anymore.
In mine, it would be like, yeah, poop doesn't.
it's not a thing.
You would eat food, and then there would just be like no.
You pee it
you
out.
would eat food,
Poop
and
waste.
100% of that food is used in your body.
Pretty much, yeah. Other than whatever.
yeah, let's
becomes,
make
like,
let's make
piss.
the human body more efficient here. What's happening?
Exactly.
Why
that's what I'm
do we
saying.
need to
Why
work
do-
out? Why do we like die and like wrinkle away very quickly? You know, it's like you
Yes.
could talk about wrinkling. You could talk about like your brain kind of losing its ability to function at its highest level. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like a million ways you could take it, and again, you could. Was making the joke, but like you could do like the disease route of like, just like eliminating
dude.
people getting sick.
I want to eliminate. I hate.
But I
being
feel like
sick.
you
I
can't-
wanna
Common
eliminate
cold.
that.
I feel like
Yeah.
you can't say that though, because
Why?
you said what do you want to remove from the human body? Illness
Sure.
is
It's
a defect of
it's,
the human
external.
body. Like
Sure.
it's external. Exactly.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
You'd say like
that's-
you're talking about like eliminating like viruses from the world, or that's like not your. That's the
Yeah,
human
that's
body.
not removing
that's
something
not
from the
really
human
you.
body.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So you couldn't necessarily do that, but yeah, like hunger is an internal thing. Pooping, sleeping, those are like
What
things
about?
from us.
I feel like you could say something like anxiety. Like I want to remove any nervousness or anxiety at all.
Sure,
I
you
just
could,
always feel
you could do
comfortable.
the mental health thing
Sure.
of it, of like removing sort of like the
worries.
worries or those kind of. Yeah, so I guess there's ways.
How could
do
you
that, too.
possibly remove worries and still be a person?
How could you? How could you remove worries and be a person? You just be someone who's like not really ever worried about something. You could just you're
Just
kind of like
driving down the street at like 100 kilometers over
But
the
you know,
speed
no,
limit,
no,
like
but-
recklessly, and
no,
like I'm not worried about it.
no, but it doesn't mean that you're stupid though. It doesn't mean like you're making stupid decisions. You still have your same intelligence. You're just not worried about it, but you're smart about it. So you just won't do it if it's a bad decision, but you're not going to be stressed about it. You know,
Right.
like you're driving like you're not going to drive crazy because you're not worried. You're going to drive safe because you know intelligently that like logically if you do this you might die. You don't want to die.
It would be more like you ask somebody out and you don't care,
Yeah.
kind of thing, because you're not worried about like.
And then they're
the
so into you
rejection.
because you're so like blasé about it.
It's
They're like,
not
oh my
even-
god.
Oh my
It's-
god!
it's-
I need.
I don't even
I
like
want
you, but
him
come back
now.
here.
It's not even like that you don't care. Like I'm saying, you do care, but there's no sense of like
Anxiety.
about it
There's no-
because it's
there's-
like, well,
there's no,
There's
if
no overthinking.
there's no
no,
overthinking. Yeah,
There's none of that.
it's just
There's none of that feeling.
Make that noise again.
there's none of what.
What were you lifting?
That's the Trump thing when he's doing that. I don't know what he's doing. Trump's doing this thing with his hand. Have you
Oh
seen that clip?
no, I've never seen that.
He's
clip.
like,
I'm gonna build a wall.
yeah.
China.
China.
Yeah.
But anyways, well, thank you for my quick little topic here. So yeah, if we could remove things from the human body, sleeping and pooping, clipping nails, oily hair, the kind of mundane things, and then
You would remove
hunger.
the things you love so much?
I'd remove washing my hair. I like showering.
Oh, okay. My thing was hunger.
hunger
To save
to
ma-
save
to-
human lives.
to let there be one less thing humans have to worry about.
Mhm. What if? Okay,
Because
I'll just
I'm
toss
such a
out one last
selfless
one.
person,
Mhm.
and you guys have exposed yourselves to be such
Well, This is
self-centered,
gonna help.
yeah,
My last one here.
gross humans.
What if you could like change the human body to like be perfectly regulated temperature wise always?
Ooh, I like that a lot.
So like you're never too hot or you're never too cold. You're all like you could be like today was a really hot day. You could be out in the sun and be like totally
I don't like that.
comfortable. And you could okay.
I don't like that.
Okay, well,
How could
Patrick
I?
doesn't like that.
How could I ever enjoy a hot tub?
oh yeah, Maddie. What about the
You could
refreshing
still, like,
drink?
feel the warmth of things. I'm saying. but,
No, because if your body perfectly regulates
No.
its temperature, then it will always be at this perfectly regulated
fine,
temperature.
I'm willing to sacrifice a hot tub then.
No, wait, but in that same vein, you're also sacrificing a cold beer on a hot day.
I'm no longer willing to sacrifice a hot tub.
Like imagine you know how fucking refreshing it is when you have like an ice cold bottle of water, Patrick. It's like
That's right.
Sure.
That's right. Mark's
Yeah,
absolutely right.
I
Thank you
guess
for bringing
you're
that point up.
Well,
You're welcome.
anyways, audience, what do you want to remove? Comment down below or tweet at Patrick
Can you say tweet? We don't have Twitter.
I know.
Can you say the full sentence?
What?
What would you want to remove from the human? Can you say the full thing to the audience?
I would like to remove pooping.
No. Say the question.
topic.
Oh, what would you remove from the human body?
Can you address that?
What do you
I'm
mean?
trying to make a clip here, bro. I'm trying to get
Leave
the
a
piece.
comment below on what you would change or remove from the human body. And claimed. Welcome back to the show. I'm not Steve Harvey. Malcolm's here. Things are happening. It's Family Feud time. Bitches. We're back. It's been a hot minute since we've done Family Feud, but we are going to do it now.
Do it.
Wait, just to be clear, I know we played this once already, but this
well-
isn't the one where it's like,
Let me be clear.
what is a house plant?
No, that's Jeopardy.
Okay.
If you're thinking of Jeopardy.
Okay.
Give me gum
In
shot
terms
for 500.
Of the order of this, I'm thinking we'll just go like right to left here and then just alternate every question.
Right to left. Right to left.
That
So
is right.
Mark, you, Malcolm,
You're right.
and then just switch who starts first each question.
Right is
you
relative,
each get
right?
2 chances
I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
at
too.
these questions.
23.
There are 5 answers for every question. Number 1 answer, 50 points. Number 5 answer, 10 points.
Oh wow.
No, let you figure out
I
the
need fucking
scale.
water. I need fucking water.
In between.
Wow.
Gentlemen, let's get started here.
You can't wait.
Mark, we begin with you, and
Yes,
everybody else.
sir.
This question's obviously coming
Can
to
you
the
do it a
rest
Steve
of
Harvey accent?
I'm gonna go drink out of the sink.
Impression?
welcome to the feud. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Something about sex. Gentlemen, name something you'd hate to happen when you take a bath.
It's me?
Mm-hmm.
Something you'd hate to happen.
You poop yourself.
Poop yourself is not on
Come
the
on.
list. Patrick,
I'd hate for that to happen.
name something you'd hate to happen when you take a
Control
bath.
that, though.
Someone walk in on me.
Someone coming in is our 30-point answer.
Let's go, baby.
Malcolm, name something you'd hate to happen
Is there no ding noise?
when you take a bath. I don't have a ding.
The water is cold.
No hot water is our 50-point answer.
What the hell?
Go.
What the hell?
Mark, for the second round or second go around on the same question, the 50-point and 30-point answers have been taken. Name something you'd hate to happen when you take a bath. We still got 3 answers on the board here.
When you take a bath?
Floating cum.
Floating cum, sadly.
That's
not
so
on the
gross,
list.
bro.
Oh, someone rings the doorbell.
Phone/doorbell.
Nah.
It's our 10-point answer.
I'll take it.
You would
Everybody's
take
on the
me
board.
after.
Patrick, Patrick, we've got a 20 and a 40-point answer
gotta
still
get
on
this
here.
40.
Name
Get in there.
something
Get in
you
there.
hate to happen when you take a bath.
Something I'd hate to happen when I take a
We'll be right
bath.
back.
Something I'd hate to happen
We're gonna
when
keep
I
it right
take
here.
a bath.
Mhm.
I would hate
I'm going to need an answer.
if I puked.
Puking.
Not
It's
there.
not on the list. Malcolm,
Wait. That.
we've got a 40 and a 20-point answer still.
I'm thinking you have to go to the bathroom once you get in.
He said poop already.
He said poop?
Yeah, Mark said
Well, he said poop. He said poop himself.
Oh my god, it's the
So you're going to stick with going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
You didn't give me that point?
Going to the bathroom, or needing to go to the bathroom, I should say, is not on the list.
Ah!
Gentlemen, our
really
20-point
thought I had
answer
it.
was slip and fall.
There's no other chances?
No, we just do 2 go-rounds because there's 5 and 3 of you, so technically, if you guys maxed out the 5 answers, one of you wouldn't get one of them, so there's that added danger. 20-point answer was slip and fall. 40-point answer, get electrocuted. So I assume if they're talking about, like, drop a fucking toaster in.
about that the first round.
I literally said that, and I thought it was too stupid to be an answer.
Patrick, name a sport played with a stick/item. So some sort of extra thing that you're holding.
Okay, the 50-point answer, is it something that like everyone would say?
No follow-up questions. No follow-up
I'm
questions.
just giving you the question as is. Name
I'm just
some-
trying to understand the
No
game.
follow-up
How about you
questions.
answer the question?
Answer the question.
Shouldn't I be
You
allowed
mean
to
like the
understand
rules of
the
Family
rules of Family
Feud?
Feud?
The idea is that like the most voted answer is the number one
Hockey.
answer.
That's 50.
Hockey is our 50-point answer.
Of course it is.
Malcolm, name a sport played
Lacrosse.
with a stick/item. Lacrosse is our 10-point
What?
answer.
Come on. A
Mark.
It's not popular, bro.
It's a stick.
It's not popular.
It's literally a stick.
It's not a popular sport.
Name a sport played with
Oh.
a stick/item. We
gonna
have our 50-point and 10-point answer.
Don't say
gone.
it.
I'm gonna say golf.
Golf
Thank God.
That's
is
20.
not on the list.
Golf not on the list.
Tennis.
Patrick says tennis.
Wait, wait.
40
That is
point
our
answer.
30-point answer.
Ready? I have a 40-point right now. Baseball.
Oh my god,
Baseball
what's wrong with
is
me?
the 40-point answer.
I got one more
wait,
chance.
so I got
Mark, you
50,
have one
30,
more
I'm at 80,
chance
you're
for
at
our
60,
last
I'm at
answer here. The
110.
20
20-pointer?
Yep.
I'm ahead of you. Oh yeah, because I got 2. That's right.
Played with an item or what?
Stick/item. Something that you're holding, like an extra thing, more than like, you know, the human. And I'm not talking about like the fucking ball or whatever, because then you'd be like football. It's not what we're talking about.
Cricket.
Cricket.
No.
It's our 20-point answer.
Let's go. Still last place. Still dead last place.
Malcolm, for our third round here, name a Super Mario character other than Mario.
Oh, come on.
Luigi.
That's the 50 point.
Luigi.
50.
It's our 50-point answer.
Of course it is.
Stupid,
Of course
bro.
it is.
So dumb.
Mark, character other than Mario.
Princess Peach.
Princess Peach
20.
is our 30-point answer.
Bowser's 40 then. Bowser.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bowser is our 40-point
Damn, I
answer.
should have gone with Bowser.
Toad.
Malcolm says
That's
Toad.
not gonna be on it.
Toad is our 20-point answer.
How much? What's left? 10 point.
Just the last one, yeah, the 10-point one.
I gotta get this.
Other than Mario.
Oh, I know it.
Yoshi.
Yeah, that's it.
Yoshi is our 10-point
You got it.
answer.
I was gonna say that. You got it.
Somebody's get this away from me.
No, wait. I want.
Let me just consult my notes.
How many
I
more
need
you
to
got
stop
here?
being.
I gotta catch up. I gotta get a couple 50 answers here.
Okay, that question we just did was the only one. I should have mentioned this in the beginning. That question we just did was the only one with a secret answer worth only 5 points. which
So I
was-
get another chance. No,
No,
No.
you don't. No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
only guessed
No,
once.
you don't, no, you don't.
I only guessed once. We get 2 chances.
Okay, fine.
Secret answer.
Wrong.
Okay. So my options. So Waluigi definitely not. It's either Wario,
Baby Bowser.
Goomba, Wario.
Wario / Waluigi is our 5-point answer.
Hey, good for you.
That
50
5
points.
points
Back
I'm
to
could
ahead.
be critical somewhere in there.
What?
What?
How? I got the 40-point answer. And I was ahead
so
by
you were-
10.
No, you're both tied at 150.
Yeah,
So now I'm behind?
that's right. That's absolutely right.
Mark, we turn it to you for our 4th round here.
Okay.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Hold the blank.
Phone.
Hold the phone is our 50-point answer.
Woo! Good answer.
Bumping Mark up into
Good answer.
contention. Patrick, hold the what?
Door.
Door is
40.
our 40-point
fuck's sake.
answer.
Let's go!
Good
Malcolm.
answer. Good answer.
Hold the what? Silence.
I don't
Not
know
what you
what-
wanted. We got 3
Hold
more
the-
points here. We
hold
got our
the-
30, 20, and 10-point answers.
Oh my god, I have my next one.
I have one as
I have
well.
one.
Hold the hand.
Hold the hand. It's
0.
not on the board. Mark,
Hold the drink or food.
No, that's too broad. Too
Drink.
broad.
Hold the drink.
Too broad.
hold the drink is not on the list.
Fuck is
Patrick,
that?
for your
You were gonna say
second
that.
and
I was gonna
last.
say like hold the salt or something.
for your second and last thing.
hold the.
This is my first. That was my first.
That was your second.
That was my second. I got
Yeah,
the
because
50
you had
point.
phone and then
51.
thing. Patrick, for your second and last guess.
Hold the.
I know it.
Malcolm, we're
Can
coming
I
to you
guess
after
if no one
this.
gets it after, just for fun?
Sure. Malcolm, we're coming to you after this.
Hold the.
Hold the blank. We've got 4 and door.
Hold
or
the
phone
camera.
and door. Hold the camera is not on the list. Malcolm, for the 30, 20, or 10-point answer.
Hold the check.
Hold the check is not
Can I
on
guess?
the list, please.
I was thinking like, you know when you say like, oh, can I order this? Hold the
That's what
pickles.
I was trying to think of.
Hold the mayo was the 30-point answer.
I want
What?
to kill myself. If I
Hold
said hold the
the
salt, would
mayo?
you have given it to me? If I
Wait,
said
but I
hold the
said,
salt?
but I said food or drink, but I have to say the specific item. Because who the fuck would guess mayo?
I needed something a little more specific than just
What are the-
like
what are the-
all of
Hold the
food.
onions.
What are the other ones?
Elevator was the 20-point answer, and line was the 10-point
Hold
answer.
the line.
One of my
Hold the
intuitions.
line.
line. Patrick, we turn it to you for our 5th round.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I had first guess that one?
Yeah.
you did.
Okay.
Name a game people would play at a bar.
Fuck you.
Okay. So darts could be the 50-point answer. Pool could be the 50-point answer.
Hey, why are you just giving out? Why are you just giving
I'm
out?
just
Because now you
trying
might
to-
get a 41.
Oh, this
From
is
that.
true. This
Say
is
bowling.
true.
Say bowling.
Bowling.
Say it.
I'm gonna go. I think darts is more stereotypically
Nope.
bar.
So you're going darts?
Nope.
Darts is our 40-point answer.
Pool.
195 plus 40 is 225. That's how math works.
No one.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right.
235.
235.
Malcolm.
235.
Pool.
Malcolm, you said pool. Pool
Give
is
me
our
50.
50-point
Give me
answer.
50.
I want to kill myself right now,
What
bro.
was it? How did you pose the question?
Name a game people would play at a bar. So we've got our 50 and 40-point options. Gonzo. We've still got the
A
30,
game
20, and the 10.
A game?
Do I get to finish with one too? Because there's only 5.
Yeah, because I started.
Well, Patrick went. You went. Mark's gonna go.
No, I mean
So-
like, is there another rounds? Because they all get to start with.
Oh
2,
yeah, we
but
have
I would
like.
start with 1.
I have 15 rounds.
Oh my god!
Means you each get
15
5
rounds.
starts technically.
Is it a flip cup? I don't know.
Flip cup?
Flip cup, which would fall under our 20-point answer? Drinking games.
Yay! I was gonna say beer pong or flip cup, but I don't know. I don't think they play those at bars.
Patrick, we've got a
Definitely
30-point and a 10-point answer on the board here.
30-point.
Bungle it.
30-point.
Name a game people would play at the
Karaoke
bar.
a game?
Oh my god, is karaoke a game?
Why are we giving each other random?
Oh my god, is karaoke a game? Sing along.
Sing-along / karaoke is not on the list because karaoke is not a fucking game.
Let's
I don't know
go.
why you guys humored that. Malcolm, for the
Shuffleboard.
shuffleboard
there.
is not on the list. Mark, for the 30 or 10-point answer. This is your
Is
last
it a game
guess here.
/ activity generally? Or is it just a game specific? Like you consider it definitely a game?
They're like, yeah, I would consider them more games.
Cards.
Cards is our 30-point answer.
Good answer.
Our 10-point answer on this was pinball. Patrick, you just went, right?
Yeah,
Ah,
so
yes.
now it's
So
Malcolm.
we now go to Malcolm, who has gotten
Malcolm,
up
I
to
got the
vacate
30-point
the
answer?
premises.
Those cards.
And
Yeah.
10 was pinball. Malcolm, first guess here. Name a place you would never want to hear someone say, oops. Mm-hmm.
Does that have to be a location or could it just be a situation?
Like a place, a situation, a location.
okay.
Public bathroom.
Public bathroom? It's not on the list. Mark, name a place you would never want to hear someone say, oops.
At the barber shop.
Barbershop is not on the
Surgery.
list.
How is it not
Surgery.
on the barber
Surgery.
shop?
Surgery.
Get
Hospital surgery.
Operating
Hospital
room / surgery is our 50-point answer.
You're getting a haircut. You're getting a haircut. Someone says whoops, and you're fine with it?
Malcolm, for your second guess
Get the
here.
fuck out of here.
Airport.
No, you can't give it to him. You can't give it to him, bro.
Why?
Plane. Plane would be more
Airport / airplane is our 40-point answer.
That's
Outta
so
here,
BS, bro. That's so BS, bro. I would have said airplane.
Yeah,
How is getting your haircut not one of them?
Okay, so that's our 50 and 40-point gone. Mark, for your second and last guess here, we go to the bottom 3 here. Some place you would never want to hear someone say.
How's the
oops.
bathroom not one? A public bathroom.
Oh, in the bedroom? Sexually?
That's 30.
Bedroom is not on the list. Patrick, for your second and last answer.
My second and last answer is gonna be somewhere where I wouldn't want to hear someone say "oops." I wouldn't want to hear my lawyer say "oops."
It's a good answer. It's not on the list, though.
What about in a car?
Also not on the
Can I
list.
say- can I
Also, you're
guess?
done, please.
I was gonna say I was gonna say I got a funeral or something.
That's good, too, but not on here. Your 10-point answer was submarine / boat.
What?
Your 20-point answer was skydiving. And your 30-point answer was nuclear power plant.
I thought it was gonna be like reasonable answers.
Yeah, like getting a haircut. You don't want your haircut to be messed up.
You don't want to be on a. You don't want to hear "oops" on a submarine.
When are you gonna find yourself at a nuclear power plant? Are you Homer Simpson?
Mark, I believe we're going back to you now, right?
Yeah.
Mark, for the first answer here.
I need more water.
Name a type
I need more water.
of ball.
Soccer.
Soccer ball is our 50-point
Yes, dude.
answer.
Let's go. We're in it. No, we're 230, baby. I was at 170, no?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The 50.
You're right.
Basketball.
Basketball
40.
is not on the list.
Oh, yes!
You're a lying
I'm looking at
You're
the
a,
list.
you're a lying
I'm
scumbag.
looking
piece of
at the
garbage.
list
You're a
right
lying
now.
scumbag piece of
I'm
garbage.
looking at the list right now. Malcolm, for your first guess here.
Oh, if basketball's not on there, what's gonna be on there? Let's go baseball.
Baseball is our 30-point
Okay, okay.
Is one above baseball?
Mark, for your second guess. Now, we've
You're a
done
lying
soccer.
scumbag.
We've done soccer at 50 and baseball
He's a
at
lying
30. We have
scumbag.
the
It's not on
40,
the
the
sheet.
20, and the 10-point answers still on here.
Tennis, please.
Tennis ball
10.
is our 20-point
Football.
answer.
Football. That has to be 40. And if it's
yeah.
not 40, I'm going to shoot
Football
myself.
is our 40-point
Damn it.
Okay.
answer.
Golf
2,
ball.
No, 3.
Can you give him a second?
5. Malcolm, for your
You
second
better
and
be
final
adding
guess,
these up correctly, buddy.
golf ball is not on there.
Do I get a second shot? No, I already
No.
got.
Yeah, you got the second shot. The two we're missing at 10 points,
Ping
beach
pong?
ball,
Oops.
Or dodge?
Stupid.
and at
stupid
20
ball.
points, tennis ball.
Sorry, someone said tennis ball.
Did someone
No,
say tennis?
I said. No, I said. Did I say tennis?
No,
Yes,
that was
no,
a while
sorry.
ago.
You said soccer and tennis. Malcolm got football.
But you said I got a 20.
Patrick got
Patrick
football.
got football. Yeah, you got the 20 with
I got
tennis
baseball.
ball. And
okay.
baseball.
Yeah, so
How is
we
it
were-
beach
It was
ball
beach
on
ball
there?
that we missed.
Not
And
basketball,
basketball isn't on there. Beach ball.
Patrick, for our 8th round. It's a close one here, fellas. I like this. Name something you'd never want your kids to bring home.
Let's go anyway.
Name something you'd never want your kids to bring home. Are you enjoying the show out there, ladies and gentlemen? Because I'm enjoying this.
Name something.
This has revitalized me out of my illness.
No, name something that
Quack.
you wouldn't want your kids to bring. Wow, this could be anything.
Be careful here.
Now, be careful here.
careful
Is it
here.
a son or a daughter?
It doesn't really
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
The unisex answer is Patrick.
10 seconds on the clock.
That's right.
Something I want my kids to bring home.
That.
Something stolen.
Wow, that's pretty broad, huh?
Yeah, it's too bright.
That is not on the list.
Did it?
I'm sorry,
What
Patrick.
about drugs?
Drugs is not
Oh,
on
I
the
guess you want
list.
your kids to bring drugs home, right?
Mark, for your first guess here.
I'm gonna say weapons.
Weapons is not
A weird person.
Don't give it to him, dude. Is it even close to that?
What does it say on the sheet?
Nah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give
Come
it to
on,
you.
Let's go.
bro. An oddball.
Oh, wait,
Like
wait.
a weirdo.
What about a stranger?
Nah.
He
Mark,
was
for
gonna
your
give
second
stranger
and
but not weird
last guess.
person.
Can you say the phrase again?
Name something you'd never want your kids to bring home.
Also, this is very perfect. Damn it! Perfectly showing how we're all not parents. Like,
Something you'd never want your kids to bring home.
God.
Oh,
what could it be?
a bad grade.
I was just about to say that. Fuck.
Bad grades is our 30-point answer.
Good answer.
And that concludes the round.
strangers,
I said guns and weaponry.
weaponry. Who's the sample? Americans?
Bad grade.
Are they Americans?
So Mark got the 30-point answer. Our 10-point answer was boyfriend/girlfriend.
I was thinking that, bro.
20 points was cops, which is why I was kind of torn on the like
That's a weird
drugs,
phrasing of
weapons,
it.
whatever. But that's
But
a
that's a
little
weird phrasing, like bringing cops home. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like cops showing up.
Mark got bad grades at 30. Animal was 40,
I was thinking dead animal.
and lice was our 50-point answer.
I was thinking dead animal, but I was like, what was my kid
This
Ted
is silly.
Bundy? Like,
Okay, we're back in it. We're back in
Malcolm,
it.
we begin with you, my son.
All right.
Oh my God,
All
we're
right.
back in it. We're back in it.
Name a side you might. Nope, sorry, that's the next question. Name something people catch.
Fish.
Fish is our 40-point answer.
No.
Mark,
An illness or sickness.
cold
50.
20.
is our 50-point answer.
What?
Let's go, dude. Wait. Good answer. Good answer.
Patrick,
Get
for your
some
first
claps.
guess, we've got our 50-point with cold and 40 with fish. Something people catch.
Feelings.
Feelings is our 10-point answer.
So dumb, bro. How are more people not saying feelings? What the hell?
Malcolm, for your second guess. We have our 30 and 20-point
Balls.
answer still.
People catch balls.
30-point answer for balls.
What's left? 20.
Yes, 20
Let's
points is
go.
our last one.
Something
This
that's
would tie you with Malcolm in the lead.
something
if
that
you can
people
get it.
catch.
Nothing. Nothing.
Stuff's
I
like
don't-
crack cocaine.
Nothing. I don't think anything has ever caught other than that. Other than feelings and balls and I don't know. You caught a beating? I
Catch
have
a-
no idea.
Catching my drift.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, beating is not
What-
on
what
there.
is
Our
it?
20-point answer was a bouquet.
Oh.
Oh, that's stupid.
Very
That's
particular.
20. So feelings was under bouquet.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, I need to come up with this shit.
Back to me.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Malcolm just done.
Mark, whatever your name is, name a side you might eat with a burger.
Are you fucking kidding me?
French fries.
Those are 50-point.
Of course, because
Good
of course
answer.
it is.
Patrick.
Good answer.
Side that I would eat with a burger. What could the 40 answer possibly even be? Side that I would eat.
I know what it is, I think.
You know what the 40-point answer is?
I think so.
With a burger. Say it.
Can we get a timer going?
You only ever eat burgers and fries,
Timer ready?
bro.
I'm gonna need an answer here, Patrick.
Onion rings.
Onion rings.
That's what I was
Those
gonna
are
say.
40
That's what I was
point
gonna
God,
say.
bro.
answer,
Thank the Lord.
which with those 5 points, Patrick keeps your lead for now. Malcolm, we've got our 50 and 40 gone. Side you might eat with a burger.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is not on the
That's what I was
list.
gonna think. I was,
Mark for your second guess.
with a burger.
That's just fucking great. Isn't it?
You know what? I'm gonna get crazy here.
Yeah,
Salad.
that's what I do.
Salad
No way.
is our 30.
I was gonna
point
fucking
answer.
Good
say
answer.
salad, and I was like, who the hell's eating salad with burgers?
Other than Patrick.
Patrick, we have our 20 and 10 points.
What a comeback.
Still on the board.
Kidding me?
Yes, Mark has
Thank
come
you.
back in this
Thanks,
second
Ben.
half here. Don't call it a comeback.
Crazy mother.
20 and 10 points.
I can do this
on
all
the
night,
board.
baby. That's what I told you that time.
Just say it.
5,
Blurt it out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
Bullshit.
It's going to net you 10 points.
Fucking kidding me?
Hey.
Nobody's
many
mozzarella
points
sticks
are
with
left?
burgers.
Malcolm,
Nobody.
we have our 20-point
Coleslaw.
answer on the board. Coleslaw is a good one, but it's not
Can I guess
on
what it
there.
is?
Please.
Mashed potatoes?
Pickles.
Pickles.
Oh, as a side.
Particularly, I think they were thinking of it as like a fried. What's the side?
Can we put in a gif of the Wicked Witch laughing?
Patrick, we turn it to
This is your
you
opportunity to get
for our 11th
Pickle's
round.
not a side.
It's not. It's an add-on. It's like a topping essentially.
Patrick, name a famous
Fucking king.
wizard.
Okay, I have a few options here.
Name a
Who's more
famous.
famous?
I got it.
Who's more famous? I think Dumbledore is
Just
the
say
most
it,
famous
say it.
wizard. Dumbledore.
You're going Dumbledore?
Yeah.
Dumbledore is not on the list.
Good answer.
You are continually lying to me.
Sit down, sit down.
You are
Not-
continually lying
I'm
to
not
me.
lying.
Guess
to
what I'm
you.
gonna guess.
Oz.
No.
The Wizard of Oz is our 20-point
What?
answer.
Wow.
What?
I think I know.
Mr. Mark.
Excuse me. Gandalf.
Gandalf
50.
is our 40-point
Oh,
answer.
answer.
There's a more famous wizard?
Higher than Gandalf.
Patrick, for your
Not
second and
Dumbledore,
last
apparently.
chance.
Wizard.
Harry fucking
Harry Potter is our 50-point
Well,
answer.
when I think wizard, I'm immediately thinking like
35.
Bro, Harry's a scumbag student. He's not a wizard yet. Like,
Malcolm, for your second guess, we've got our 30 and 10-point
30
options
30's a
on the
big one.
board.
30 wizard. 30 wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley is not on the list. Mark, for your second and last guess here.
Wizard.
Mhm.
Can be bullshit. I'll tell you that.
Voldemort.
Voldemort is not on the
Thank
list.
God.
Gentlemen, our 10-point answer was Merlin.
How am I still behind him?
Who?
Merlin.
Who's Merlin?
He's
Merlin,
like the
yeah.
folk tale, like medieval
the
time.
King Arthur.
Yeah,
the Tale of
that-
King Arthur.
And our 30-point answer, Doctor Strange.
Oh, not really. Is he? I guess he's a wizard. Yeah.
I guess. Malcolm, for our 12th round here,
How do you
what
feel
is the
about-
first thing people do in the morning?
Wake up.
Wake up. Here written down as open eyes is our 20-point answer.
Oh, 20. I guess it's not the first thing people do.
Mark, what is the first thing people do in the morning?
Jerk it.
I'll tell you what I do. Check my cellular phone. Check my cellular phone.
You saw the clip.
Was my mic off the whole time?
You saw a clip.
No, you turned it off when you were taking it out of the
you
mic.
saw a clip.
No, I did not.
Check your phone is not on the
Let's
list.
go.
Oh, so people are liars,
Patrick,
dude.
first thing people
Everybody
do in
does
the
it.
morning.
Brush your teeth.
Brush your
No.
teeth is our 10-point answer. Malcolm, for your second guess here. So wait, you guys have gotten open eyes and brush teeth. You've gotten the 10 and 20. A lot of points still up for your
What the
file.
hell are people doing in the morning?
Okay, but Malcolm, just answer.
Oh my god.
Getting dressed.
That's the first thing
Getting
you
dressed
do?
is not on the list.
Everyone's going naked everywhere.
not the first
You're
thing
going
you
down.
do,
You're
though.
eating breakfast
For your second
naked.
guess.
Oh my god. It's gonna
The first thing they do in the morning,
take a shit. It's gonna be take a shit.
yawn.
Yawn
This is bullshit. if
is
That's
our
on there.
not on the list.
Wash your face.
That's so not on there. That's so not on
I'll
there.
give it to you because it's in the same ballpark. Shower / clean up for 40.
Yes!
40. This is the 50 up for grabs.
Well, now we're done because
Now we're
everybody did
done.
two. We missed the
bathroom.
30-point answer, breakfast, and the 50-point answer,
First
bathroom.
thing you do?
Yeah, Malcolm
Okay,
said it.
bathroom,
Malcolm
yeah.
said it. I didn't want to steal it because he said it.
Should have.
Okay, me first.
Gentlemen, we
Sorry,
come to our
boys.
last.
Hey, sorry, you're on the podcast?
Who's screaming like this?
Sorry, that was me. Sorry about that. We still record the
last-
show
last one?
in our residence.
Last question.
These are the last 3 rounds.
Oh,
I apologize as I stuff my face here. Mark, tell me a gun
Bullshit.
that doesn't shoot bullets.
what do you mean?
gun-
Like
doesn't shoot
literal, actual bullets. Not like any projectile, but like actual for real bullets.
That doesn't
A
shoot
gun that
bullets.
doesn't
A
shoot
gun
bullets.
that doesn't shoot bullets.
A Nerf gun.
That's literally a bullet.
Nerf gun. It's not on the
What
list,
is the
but that
question? I don't
counts.
understand.
I have
That counts because it's not a real for
Okay, I
real
get
bullet.
Water gun.
No.
Water
That's
gun
insane.
is our 30-point answer.
How's Nerf gun not?
I don't know.
Malcolm, for your first
Okay.
guess.
A BB gun.
That's
BB gun.
That's 50.
It's our 10-point answer. Mark, for your second guess. We've got our 10-point with BB and our 30 with water
Serious
gun
question
gone.
5:15. I'm getting all these bullshit questions.
Paintball gun.
No, that's
Paintball
50.
gun is our 20-point
Fuck.
answer.
Really?
Damn it. Damn it.
Patrick, for your second and last guess. 40 and 50 are the only ones left.
What are guns that people shoot? Bro, these Americans have so much.
Actually,
We said BB gun, we said water gun,
And
Nerf.
paintball.
We said paintball.
about that, I would hate him if he was in the real show on TV. He's like, let's see. We said, answer the question.
What
Is
You know what's so funny is that in Real Family Feud, nobody gets this much time to
No,
answer. Like, you
you
guys
have
are all
10
like taking time and things. But in real
I'm not
life,
taking time. I'm taking a few secs.
Yeah, I'm blurring it out right away.
Patrick, we
Fire,
need-
fire,
I'm taking
fire
the-
from the
Patrick's over
hip.
here thinking, looking up.
Firing from the hip.
Patrick, we need an answer.
Okay, we need an answer.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna.
Okay, we need an answer.
I'm gonna say. Is air gun something? Air
An
gun?
airsoft?
Yeah, airsoft rifle. Airsoft.
I would take it
Yeah.
if it was on the list. Patrick or Malcolm, for your second and last guess
Why are you
here.
such a scumbag?
Did I do only one guess so far?
No, I think we did 2 for this one, right? Because
What?
Patrick had...
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick got water, and then
What
this
did I?
one
What
just
are the 2 that I guessed? I didn't guess.
Nerf.
Oh fuck.
Malcolm,
Can you read
40.
the question again?
Tell me a gun that doesn't shoot bullets. We have the 40 and 50 up for grabs here. This could be critical points.
Oh, that's a good one.
Stop it, guys.
40 and 50
Gun?
point.
That doesn't shoot bullets.
Could
A
be.
gun that doesn't shoot
I've been blurting them out.
bullets.
I've been blurring all my answers.
I didn't
out.
have anything to say this time.
What about this?
That's
not good. I really have nothing here.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, let's go to the next round.
Let's go.
Lettuce gun.
Time's up. Time's up.
I mean, sorry. Just let me think of a gun. Let me
He
think of
just
a gun.
needs to think of a gun.
Just need to think of
I'm
a
going to
gun.
need an answer here.
A handgun.
Handgun?
Handgun.
It's not on the
Can I guess what it was? Is it a laser?
Stun gun was our 40-point
What's a
answer.
stun gun? What's
like
a stun
taser.
gun?
Mm,
And our 50-point answer? Nail gun.
Nail gun. How's that 50 points?
That's okay. I'm an idiot.
Patrick, for your last round at first, what behavior could a dog get away with that a person couldn't?
Sniff its own butt.
Licking/sniffing strangers is our 30-point answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go barking. Wait.
He said it. 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 He said it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Barking. It's not on the list.
Barking.
Defecating on the floor.
I can go outside and bark, and everyone's gonna be like,
Pooping, pooping on the floor. Pooping or
Okay,
Is our
peeing.
50-point answer. Patrick's second
say
guess
that
here.
shit.
We've got our 50 and our 30 gone.
Is peeing and pooping the same thing?
Yes. 50 and 30 gone.
Do I have any more chance at 50 points, or am I done?
Depends if I
For
miss it.
Malcolm's round, if he misses it.
But there's no one after that.
Drag butt on the carpet.
Not happening.
That is not on the list.
Straight up not happening.
Malcolm, for your second
What is
and
a
last
dog-
guess
what is a
here of this
dog
round.
do?
We've already got public pooping/peeing, and we've got licking and
What about
sniffing.
eating like an animal?
Eating like an animal is not on the
Oh,
list.
all right, yeah.
Mark, we got a 40,
Eat with my face and
20, and a 10 up for grabs
40.
here.
What's the? Can you say the question again?
What behavior could a dog get away with that a person couldn't?
Biting somebody.
Scratching/biting is our 20-point answer.
What?
Not enough, baby.
40.
Not
What's the
enough.
40?
Our 10-point answer was head out car window. Bit of a weird
A
one. if
person
you
could
ask
do
me.
that. Person could do that.
We got the 20, 30, and the 50. Our 40-point answer, humping.
They can get away with that?
A person can't. A dog can.
You can get away from like
There-
you can
nobody-
get away with
half
eating
the
like a
Half the
dog. though.
population right now is humping. I just want you
Dude,
to know that.
I'm about to pull away, Patrick.
No, but you know
about
what
to
I
I'm
mean.
ahead of
away.
you.
I'm about to pull away.
Malcolm,
Malcolm's
for our
starting.
I know.
last round, Malcolm, we turn it to you. What's something you keep in your car just in case?
Flashlight.
Flashlight. It's not on the list. Mark.
Something you keep in your car just in case. Tissues.
Damn it, I'm an
Tissues.
idiot. I'm an idiot.
Tissues
I'm a freaking
is not on
How
the
is
list.
tissues not on there?
Patrick, first guess here. Chance at points here.
Blur it out so I can blur something out.
It's not on there. Oh my
Car
God.
just in case. What do I keep in the car just in case?
I have
I
I
keep
know it.
just in case
Mm-hmm.
cash.
Money
Bullshit.
is our 50-point.
Yes! Let's go, baby.
Malcolm,
Tire.
spare tire is our 20-point answer.
20.
Mark, for your second and last guess here.
The car, the battery, the what do you call them? The voltage things, the fucking clip
Oh, like the
thing.
clamps?
Yeah.
Not on the list. Patrick,
I just got a text message probably to stop yelling.
stop yelling.
Shut the hell up.
Please stop. Could you please... Yeah, please stop screaming in a separate message.
What did you throw?
I just pin.
Oh.
Turn this closer.
What were the other answers?
No, wait, I still got another guess?
Mhm.
Fuck you.
I'm the last one, right?
Mm-hmm. We've
You
only
win
got
anyways.
the 50 and the 20.
So I got cash.
Okay,
so this
so
is
it's already over. It's
It's
first,
already
second,
over,
third.
but this is for like the clout. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? This is for the.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. Wait, what was said already? I said cash.
Money and spare tire.
Spare tire. Mint or like a breath fresh.
Not on the list.
Oh,
Our
Breath
10-point
fresh.
answer was gas can. Our 30-point answer was first aid kit. And our 40-point answer, food and water.
Food and what?
People keep
in
food
their car.
in their car.
It won't
and
spoil.
water.
It won't spoil. Keep it in there for years.
Patrick, it is with a heavy heart.
Can you play the music? Play the music.
Am I going to fucking open YouTube
Yeah,
again?
yeah.
Okay, hold on while I get us claimed again. Ah, he hit
Why are
me
you
with
attacking
it.
our host?
Our host.
Patrick, the show is not
Undeserving
over.
win.
Unlike the last time we did this, we're playing fast money. And unfortunately, this is just for Patrick, so everybody else. Because in Family Feud, like whoever, the family that wins, you know, they do the thing at the end where they pick two people to do fast money. That's what this is. Malcolm just launched a slipper. So Patrick, here's what I'm going to tell you right now. You just launched that fucking slipper with so much force. Patrick, here's the thing. Right now, you have won yourself. Lock in here. You have won $15. Guaranteed. I'm going to give you $15.
Perfect.
If you can get 180 points or more in fast money, I will double it and give you $30. Okay. So you have a chance to double your money here. Now you're already walking away.
How does it matter though?
You think?
Let me have fun.
I need somebody to do me a favor and pull out their phone with a timer. Because, yes,
I got it.
you've got 30 seconds on the clock. Just like fast money. Now, here's how this is going to work.
You're the
I'm going to
bungle boy.
read you the question. You either need to give me an answer or you can say pass, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay. Do we need a clock?
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
And it would also help if somebody, in addition to the 30-second clock, if Malcolm and Mark, if you guys could just keep track of Patrick's 5 answers.
Okay, here we go.
Keep track of my
I'm not
answers.
saying you need
Hold
to
on.
write them down necessarily, but like if you could just keep track.
Write them down.
You ready?
Now,
Hold
Mark,
on,
I need you to
are you
hit
ready?
go, Mark, as soon as I finish reading the first question.
Okay.
So as soon as the first question's done, I need you to start the countdown.
Sounds
Patrick, are you ready?
Yes.
Fast money, everybody. Here we go.
Was that an Arabic song?
let's go.
Patrick, name a reason a person might wake up at 2 a.m.
Headache.
Horny.
Name something you haven't done since high school gym class.
PP rolls change room.
Sprints.
Name something that breaks down.
Breaks down. Food.
Are you out of your mind?
Name another word for book.
Novel.
Name a place with bad cell phone reception.
Basement.
30 seconds on the dot.
Now, Patrick, your score was 595. Actually, let me just take a quick screenshot of this in case I need to throw it into the...
A car breaks down.
Maddie, why
Patrick.
don't you
A
let
car breaks
let one
down.
of us play Fast Money to see if we did better than him?
Nah,
I guess.
I'm a fucking
I'd
loser.
love to play.
Okay,
Fast
name a
Money.
reason a person might wake up at 2 a.m. You said headache. Headache. It's not on the board.
You lose.
Of course it's
You
not.
We were looking for starting from the lowest points.
I gotta
to
go
the most.
pee-pee. Gotta go
Heard a
pee-pee.
noise. Hot/cold. Bad dream. Baby. Bathroom.
Baby bathroom.
Pee-pee's
That makes sense. Honestly.
Name something you haven't done since high school gym class. You said sprints.
Shower with other men.
I will give it to you for our 50-point answer. Run a kilometer. Name something that breaks down. You said
He said
food.
food. He said food.
I would have said car.
Was not on the list. We were
Of
looking
course
for
it
from
wasn't.
lowest to most foreign relations, communication, computer, body, car.
I was thinking like food breaks down in your body.
This is the winner. This is the winner we got.
Name another word for book. You said novel,
50.
earning you another 50 points.
Bro, if I just wasn't so weak on the other ones.
We also had story, paperback, tome, and volume.
Tome.
And for the last one, name a place with bad cell phone reception. You said basement, which was our 40-point answer. 50-point was wilderness, and then the other ones were tunnel, boat/ocean, and office building. Netting you a total of 140 points, 40 points short of doubling your money. So unfortunately, Patrick, you are only
idiot.
walking out of here with $15 because you took 2 goose eggs on those other questions. So if you had just gotten like the 20-point answers on both of those, you would have been fine. But unfortunately for you, not. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I've been your host, not Steve Harvey. This has been Family Feud. Thank you for playing, contestants, and I'm sure we'll do this again at some point in the future.
Terrible winner.
We're gonna do a little bit of
Drum
a.
roll.
It's not a game, but it's
No
gonna
one's gonna
be.
do a drum roll with me.
It's gonna be. You're alone in that.
That was really embarrassing.
Don't help her.
Shut up.
cut it out if you got no help.
Cut out marks and then
Hey, put this in.
So
So when she goes, doesn't
Everyone's
gonna help me.
giving
It
me
just
a-
goes to me.
just the most obvious cut of like it's not natural.
Drum roll. No one's gonna do a drum roll with me.
So we're gonna play. Now I don't know how I feel about this first word I'm gonna say. We can definitely like feel it out of like a better terminology. Green flag, red flag,
Okay.
deal breaker.
Okay.
I was
What?
literally
Is
thinking
red
about
flag not
red.
a deal breaker?
No,
No,
'cause
red
it-
flag is something that puts you on alert of like,
Mm.
okay,
Or like, oh, put that
Interesting.
in the
Keep
back
that-
of your head.
We've done red flags on the show as a discussion, but not in, like in this game type format,
No.
correct?
no, we have not.
We got a question.
Yes.
Have you heard of? There's two things. There's the beige flag,
Okay.
And there's also the yellow flag, which is
Okay.
not a green flag, but it's not a red flag. It's just a weird thing.
Isn't that what I thought that what beige
Beige
was?
flag is on the opposite, where the yellow flag is a question mark of is this a good thing or a bad thing. The beige flag is completely neutral, doesn't hurt anybody. It's just like a sweet thing that a person does.
Yeah, we can definitely add those colors
Yeah.
in if you'd like,
If-
or shades, colors.
Yeah, if you don't,
Beige is a color.
unless it like overcomplicates it. 'cause
No, it
that
doesn't. No, it doesn't matter.
adds-
It
I was
doesn't
gonna say
matter.
I feel
Okay.
complicated.
There's
but
no. You what? You can shut your fucking dirty mouth. Is what you can do.
Patrick, take us away.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say it, and you guys, I'm gonna go one by one here, and
We
we're
have
gonna
to
just give our
label it.
opinions. Yeah, we're just gonna give our
Okay,
opinions.
so what category? What official categories are we using?
You know what
Green,
would be
red.
so cute, Patrick, if we had little flags to wave?
That would be really.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Do you have post-its?
Wait. Be quiet for a second. I thought I heard music playing. I swear to God.
I thought you were gonna say that was the sound of nobody asking.
Yeah, right.
I thought Mark
been
was
good.
gonna fart.
Patrick does this all the time.
Yeah, he does the fist,
Yeah.
fist pump and then rips ass.
Okay, so how about we limit it? How about we limit it? How about we limit
Oh my God.
not all the time. All right.
Oh
Sometimes
my
I'll be looking at
God.
Patrick. He's like,
Literally yesterday, Varsh and I were on the. Patrick and I played a little bit of Overwatch last night, but before him and I did, Varsh and I were on the phone. I was like, all right,
He's
like,
like, okay,
I
I'm
told
gonna
Patrick I'm
leave.
gonna go play like games and whatever. And I said, but if you want, like, you know, Patrick and I will be playing Overwatch. I said, but just if you want, hop on the PlayStation app and just like sit in the chat and shoot the shit with us. And she's like, I don't know. She's like, you guys are gonna be playing your games. She's like, I'll probably just go or whatever. And then she's like, if I come, is Patrick gonna be gross? I'm like, what do
He's
you
like,
mean?
what? And I was like, well, Patrick's gonna fart, and I don't really
He's
want
gonna
to
like
be
that
there.
burp
one-
or fart or like
burp,
moan
and
or
it's gonna be
something.
so gross.
That one day that you were on, I don't know what was wrong with me. It was
Something
such an
came over
anomaly.
you.
It was such an anomaly, but I did this by choice. Every single time the urge came, I took my mic, put it as close as possible to the area, and just let it rip.
That's great.
Beyblade, let it rip. Okay.
so
Anyways.
I think just to make it easy
Thanks.
and not confusing for us,
Mhm.
red, green, beige, like bad, good, whatever.
Neutral.
No,
Right.
I wish I had flags now.
But
I'm
you wanna do those?
sorry.
Why'd you have to give me that idea?
I'm
You wanna do those two
sorry.
categories? Red,
Yeah, yeah,
or
that's-
Do you have?
beige?
You could do post-its. You could give each of us a post-it, and there's the green ones and the pink ones, and
There's
the
no
yellow
way
ones.
Patrick has.
Let's just-
Kevin might have
multicolored
Post-its.
Post-its right now.
Kevin might have post-its.
We or in the edit, you could literally have like a flag popping up.
He's
yeah,
not
that's
gonna
that's
do
the
that.
thing.
I tell you
That's
that
fine.
right
That's
now. He's
the
not gonna do that.
I do want to keep Dealbreaker though. I would like that. To
Oh,
be an
I'm sorry.
option
Okay,
still.
let's just do green, red, deer,
Breaker.
You guys can jump in with
Can't
it.
say
If
it.
you feel strongly about it, you can jump into the beige.
Sure, sure,
Okay.
sure.
We're just trying to describe how we feel though.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
First things first. Okay.
Mm.
They're still we're going hard in the paint with the first one. Okay.
Okay.
Can I,
That's
can I guess what you're about to say?
Yeah. Go
They
ahead.
still live with their parents.
No, they're
Okay.
still good friends with their ex.
Can I ask? Is there any clarifying questions, or we just have to
Yeah. Can
You
we
can
set
ask
up a
clarifying
situation here?
like
If you
how
like.
like how
It's highly dependent.
like how close are they to the like how
Like, how long was this relationship?
I'm gonna take it back. A blanket statement.
I prefer that
yeah.
red flag.
Red flag.
flag. It's not a deal breaker. I need to know
Yeah.
more, but it's
Okay.
a little concerning.
To me, I feel like it is important to know how long and everything like that. But to me, even if it was a very long relationship, to still be actively friends and like
Good friends.
good friends, and that means hanging out in person all the time. To me, there's some questions to be had at least.
There's definitely I'm on the same page as you guys.
At the
Definitely
very
questions
least,
to
you
be
also
had.
have to prove to me that it is purely platonic.
Mm.
Like they need to have moved on. You're with me, so it's like you've both moved
If
on.
this
kinda
dude is
thing.
single, it's
Yeah, like if it's some single fucking Casanova, then it's like a little like, all right, buddy.
it was
like,
Fabio over here.
yeah, fucking
All right, Patrick, next one.
Home.
Her Brad Pitt. Her
Yeah.
ex looks like Brad Pitt. Okay.
wow.
I fumbled that real hard. 2, they're obsessed with conspiracy theories. Now, I just want to, for this one, I'm just going to paint a little bit of a picture.
Uh-huh.
Think Greg. So, not only are they consumed by conspiracy theories, their decisions in their life are influenced and, in fact, directed by these beliefs.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
Like, I don't know who Greg is.
Does Greg listen to the
You-
show?
Yeah, we probably.
Even if he does, I say it to his face all the time.
Not
You're-
Greg.
I think he believes in flat Earth.
Oh,
He believes in flat Earth. He believes
I don't know if
dinosaurs are in
that's like-
Africa.
like, I don't know even if that's
he-
conspiracy theory or if that's just dumb, because I have conspiracy theories and they're different. You've heard them.
He believes that there's a dome over the Earth. That there's
Uh-huh.
no, like, we can't get
For
to space.
me, it's a deal breaker because it's like I don't think I could be with somebody who's either that, like, purposefully delusional or, to Varsha's point, dumb. And if it's to the point where they're
Poor
gonna like,
Greg.
if it's to the point where they're gonna follow through on things, like I could not be with somebody who like would be like, no, our kids can't get vaccinated because they're putting what does Alex Jones say? They're making the freaking frogs gay. Like they're putting stuff in the
What?
Alex
He
Jones.
says-
There's this
yeah.
clip of Alex
Chemicals
Jones
in
where he
there.
talks about them putting chemicals in the water,
Okay.
and he's like, they're turning the freaking frogs gay.
What the
It's
hell?
this- Alex Jones.
such
I
an
believe
unhinged
in
individual.
very soft conspiracies that don't hurt anybody.
Sure, if they came to me and were like, listen, JFK, come on, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But
The
like,
moon.
I think
now
I'm
you're
joking. I believe
but, like-
we went to the moon.
But yes, if they came and it was like how they live their lives, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm not gonna get vaccinated, or like, I have a fucking burner phone, or whatever,
Off the grid.
or yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm
To
off,
me-
like that shit. I'm like, no.
to me it depends on if you mean literally obsessed or in the way that people use it casually, like they're just super into
Literally.
it. Literally obsessed, deal breaker. If it's just
Yeah.
like if they're into
That's too
some
much.
if they're into some conspiracy theories, I'd be like a bit of a red flag. Like it's a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
But obsessed meaning like they always think about it, they always talk about it. It would drive me crazy.
yeah.
3, they only brush their teeth once a day.
Beige. I'd say beige. I don't think that's like a
I'll
horrible
toss out a
thing.
beige.
I think what beige is like a
Neutral.
neutral. I
Whatever.
would say yellow,
What's yellow?
red, yellow, green.
What does yellow mean?
That's like a not great or not bad. Beige is just like an observation.
I'm saying what's yellow though? You're saying beige is neutral, but what's yellow?
It's
Or are you
also
saying yellow's
neutral.
neutral?
Okay,
Oh.
well, yellow is a neutral, but it's more of a question mark neutral. Like, oh, you could like tilt me either way. You know what I mean? Beige is more of a like,
Straight and narrow, down the middle.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're all going beige.
So whatever the neutral, neutral option is,
Okay, well, yeah. Okay.
whatever the like,
Have you guys
I
not
don't really
seen-
care. I'm not
I
like
don't-
that concerned.
Okay.
On the
Have
specific
you not
thing.
seen the internet classify beige flags? No.
I've definitely seen like an Instagram video of
This is
some
just
girl
on like
being
girl
like,
TikTok.
I've
yes,
seen
I've
it.
seen like a girl video on like an Instagram reel being like, oh, it's a beige flag that like
It's a
he does this.
Okay,
yeah.
beige flag
You
is
give an
like
example, Patrick.
is like Maddie buying me ice cream and then having to eat every other bite. Like, yes, he bought me the ice cream, so I can't complain. But then he also eats half of it, so it's not like a good thing or a bad thing. It's just an observation.
Sounds like a
on
terrible
the
thing.
specific
Hmm?
note you
it's
said.
a terrible thing.
No, but he bought it, so
On-
I'm just grateful to have ice cream.
I don't give a
On the specific
damn.
note that
You should
said,
date Matthew.
on the specific note you said about the brushing teeth thing, I don't think it's unhygienic to only brush once a day. I think it's preferred to brush twice a day, but I don't think once a day is like, oh, gross.
Especially if you're balancing it out with like mouthwash and like other shit. Like if
If
you
you're
know,
stinky, red flag.
Yeah, of course.
sure.
If you're not stinky,
I think that's a general good rule of thumb with anything hygienic wise
Mm.
as it pertains to like flags and stuff.
if
Where like
people
if
can
it was like,
tell-
do they not shower every day? Then it's like, well, if you're fucking working from
BO.
home or some shit and like you're not sweating up a storm, it's like then maybe you don't need to shower every day. But it's to the point of like if you're stinky, if we can smell you, big red flag.
Okay.
Thanks for that, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
They wear.
Are you stinky, Patrick?
Am I stinky right now?
come over here and give him a whiff.
Come here and
Mark,
take a
let us
whiff
know
of
if
me.
Patrick's pits are stinky.
Oh, it's unbearable.
They wear Crocs to the gym.
Beige, couldn't care less.
Yeah, beige.
Really, I thought you maybe.
I don't like when I just don't like how popular Crocs are getting. They're ugly to me. But yeah,
They
beige.
are ugly, but they are comfy. Have
I-
you ever put them on?
I have not.
I don't own Crocs.
When I
but
was a kid.
You
kind
want
of
a pair of Crocs to
well,
lounge around it. Some chancletas for your
some
house.
chancletas.
I love Crocs.
Some
I wanna
chinelas.
have that look.
Okay.
Would you judge me?
Yep.
Okay. They clap every time they clap every time the plane lands.
That's beige.
That's
That's
also not a red flag,
It's like
but it's
dumb.
it's so stupid.
I think it's a bit.
It's
in-
an ick.
I-
it's.
I will say I haven't experienced the landing clap
Have you
since the early 2000s, like
I don't
mid.
think I've ever experienced the whole plane clapping.
I
Every
experienced it
time
a
there's,
lot
like,
as a kid.
shakes, and then we land, and everyone's just like relieved to be on the ground.
I've heard the size.
Everyone
of
is like, "Oh my god!"
Maybe now,
Thank you.
because like Boeing's planes keep falling apart. Maybe people clap when they land now because they're like, "Holy shit, we didn't know if we were gonna make that one."
I kind of think that I've heard people talk shit about people who clap, and I feel like
I
There's a
don't
piece
think
of
it's
it-
a bad thing.
There's a part of it that's a little bit endearing. It's like, oh, that's sweet. They're just appreciative.
They're just
that they're
exciting.
you know.
It's
excited
a
that
certain.
they're
There's
playing.
like a certain amount of superstition too, because me and my mom and Michael always make fun of my dad because every time we travel, as we're walking onto the plane, my dad doesn't fucking clap at the end or any of that nonsense. But as we are walking onto the plane, my dad stops at the doorway, leans over, and kisses the side of the plane. Every time, without fail, my dad kisses
that's amazing.
the side of the plane as like a hey.
Hey, baby, keep us safe.
Get us through this. Every time he kisses
That's
the plane.
so
You got this.
funny.
And my dad actually, to the clapping thing, my dad doesn't clap when the planes land, but like if we, especially when I was like younger playing like hockey and shit, if we had like a fucking game in like Orangeville in like a snowstorm in December or some shit, and it's like, you know, an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back kind of thing. When we get home from like long drives like that, my dad like taps the hood of his car kind of thing and is like, you know, basically like out loud is like, you know, good job, like kind of thing.
That's
So
like,
like
that's a superstition.
it's a
Like, that's
superstition
like
thing of him like thanking the car of like, hey, thanks for getting us home. And for the plane thing, it's him kissing it of like, hey, please get us where we're going kind of thing.
Oh, that's great.
That's so funny. I don't think it's a bad thing. Like it is kind of endearing. Like, oh, when we land, everyone's like, oh, you did so good, pilot. And I'm like, that's slay, pilot.
But it's also like,
Hey,
but it's also
pilot.
like pretty quick. You're just like, all right.
Yeah, but it also wakes me up and pisses me off. Because like the plane landing doesn't wake me up, and then we like taxi for 20 minutes. I don't want to be awake for that. But then people going like, "Oh my god, thank you so," and I'm like, "What happened?" I hate it, but it's
Right.
okay.
Beiges all around, Patrick.
Beiges all around. They're a really bad tipper.
Red.
That's a red flag.
It depends on what we're tipping at.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's a
Restaurant.
sit-down restaurant,
At a restaurant,
Sit-down restaurant.
You need to be
what does really
tipping
bad
well.
mean?
Anything
Like, no tip?
below like
Don't know.
15?
I would say anything below 10 is bad.
I'm putting a pin in it because I have something to just briefly mention.
Okay.
May I have the floor?
You may.
I just wanted to say, well, two quick things about this one specific place. The Mexican place in town, the taco place. First of all, I cut it out, whatever episode it was that we mentioned it, because like we kind of keep things not specific, even though our fucking whole viewership is people in town. But Dewey texted me that day that episode came out, was like, hey, what was that Mexican place you guys were talking about? It sounded really good. I don't know why you guys are like gatekeeping it. I was like, no, we just try and like keep
No.
things like specific to our town out of it. But I told him, I was like, this is where it is. I was like, and what it's called, whatever. I was like, it's really good. Check it out. But I went there a couple days ago or something
Does this have to do with tipping?
because well, it's more so the fact that tipping. Basically, what I'm trying to say to you guys is that I'm in at this place because I went there.
What do you mean you're in?
And she like the lady who owns it knows me. Like she'll
Yeah.
see me when I
Means you
come in
have
and
a
be like,
She
problem.
loves you.
hey Matt or whatever.
Sorry.
I
loves
called
Matt.
her on the phone and I was like placing an order to like just I wanted it to be ready by the time I got there so I could just pick it up and go. And when I was on the phone, she's like, oh, and who's the order for, whatever. I said, oh, it's for Matt. And she's like, oh, hi, Matt, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know, hey, what's up? And I got there, and I think I only got one thing of tacos or whatever. I think my whole bill was like $21 and change. And I had like 25 in cash on me. So I was like, you know, you said 21 or whatever, right? And she's like, yeah. I said, okay, here's like 25, you know, just keep the rest or whatever. So not like a big tip by any stretch of the imagination. But she was like, oh, like, you know, that's nice. You don't have to do that. It's too much, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, do you want like a drink or anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. And she's like, oh, you know, just long story short,
That's a 20% tip.
she told me just take a can. And I was like, but then I got to pay you for the can. She's like, nah, just take a can. And I was like, I'm fucking in. I'm in with these people. Tipping's a whole thing. Patrick, this has to be a topic. We'll save it.
Yeah, it has to be a topic.
It
in
has to be a
itself,
topic one day because Patrick and I have argued ad nauseum
I'm going to throw it
about
out.
tipping.
Tipping. Yeah.
I'm going to throw out that it really depends on where you are. I think if you're just like, if someone's just like handing you something wrapped in, like, if it, like you shouldn't have to tip for
This.
that.
Yeah,
If it's like
no
something
tip.
really quick. If someone
Sorry,
has
I'm
to-
not tipping you on your iPad because
Yeah.
you took something out of a fridge and handed it to me.
Yeah, I've had
Oops.
many times where I'm like at a food court,
Oops.
like at the mall that I work at, like the food, like the food court. They'll be like, oh, can I get this? And then they'll just kind of like throw it in a container, and then I'll be like,
That's the craziest action.
And they
yeah.
The
turn it
swivel.
around.
The swivel.
Yeah.
They like hand
the
you a
craziest.
cup at a food court, and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, go fill up your own drink, but
Yeah.
also tip me."
So
No.
that I don't tip for that sort of shit. But if
Yeah.
I'm at a
If
sit down
you're
restaurant
sitting
and I'm
down,
getting served, like
then
you gotta
100%
go
you
you
have
gotta
to
go at least usually the minimum's like 15 in the corner. no?
Anywhere from 15 to 20,
I think that's fair.
is a decent tip.
I think-
Anything below 10,
Is a bad tip.
I
Is
think
it
if someone's at a
bad?
restaurant and they're poorly tipping like 5% or nothing, then that's definitely like
I think it's a red flag because what's wrong with you?
it's definitely not
It's just a like disrespectful.
it's definitely not a
thing.
deal breaker, but I'll be like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why are you not tipping at all?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a red flag.
Red flag.
Especially on a really big bill.
Sure.
You must.
We have to
tip
get
us.
to tipping as a topic at some point
Yeah.
because
I'd love
that's
to.
'Cause
something
there's
that
A lot of tipping
Fahim and I
etiquette.
have
Yeah.
argued
Also,
about a
different
lot.
countries have different tipping etiquette.
That's
This
true.
is true. They don't believe in anniversaries.
You don't believe in a recurring date?
They don't believe in celebrating anniversaries.
I just think that's lame.
that they don't want
I-
to celebrate.
Yeah, I want to celebrate everything.
That's a red flag for me. Like what? Like it's like, oh, like we've been together for 5 years. Like that means nothing. That this day means nothing.
Yeah,
Then we're not gonna do
just
anything.
because it's like between 5 and 10.
I
like, that
understand.
doesn't mean it's not.
I understand the silliness of like, for example, like commercialized holidays and shit, like Valentine's Day, that sort of stuff. But like a personal anniversary, like, hey, we've been married for 10 years. Like, let's do something on our 10-year. It's like, no, I don't give a shit. It's like, all right, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I guess if it's like
Just say you're
earlier,
lame.
if it's
Yeah.
earlier on, because that's what I was thinking about it. Where I'm like, to me, it's like, maybe it's more of a beige. But
Yeah, but if
in
it's like
the
a dating-
context of
Oh.
like a long thing,
Yes.
that's like,
If it's like, oh, like 6 months, and it's like, I don't really, then it wouldn't be crazy for you to be like, listen, we don't have to. You know?
yeah. But when it's like
we hit 13 months, which is like not really that big of it, but we like
the month
finished
after
a year,
year,
and he's just like, yeah. So do we still do this? Like, or am I still?
Oh, you guys
saying...
didn't do anything for the 12th month, but you did it for
No,
the
we
13th?
did. We did.
Oh.
No, it's just
But
like
that's what he
every
was just
month.
like,
All we
up
would do is just
until
every
12.
month. I would just text her and be like,
Oh.
and she texts me and we just be like,
We'd be
you know,
like, oh, another
happy,
month.
happy
And I'd be
8,
like,
I
yeah.
thought,
happy 9.
I thought you hated that.
I'm against the like celebration aspect of it.
I just
of,
exposed
like,
him.
but I told her too of like,
you hated that.
I told her from jump of like, I am against the like,
Going out and doing.
we're gonna like celebrate 6
Oh,
months
I
or
see.
2
He
months.
just like
I'm
sends
gonna,
me a
like,
text, and he's like, hey, by the way, that's 7, and
or
I'd
I'm
be like,
gonna
oh,
like
Oh,
post
I see,
on my
yes.
fucking Instagram like, 2 months for the fucking world to see.
yeah, that's
Like,
anything under 6 months should not be celebrated.
but all
Is
it
that
was
mean?
for me.
Is that mean?
I don't think so.
We're in agreement on this. It would just be a thing of like, I would just text her personally, be like, hey, happy 8 or like happy 9 or whatever. And then when it got to the year and we went and celebrated our year, but then for March it was like happy
It's just
13.
like, yeah, don't know if we should be doing this still. I don't know if we're counting.
I
but
was just
13.
saying, like, I didn't know if you wanted to still count the months or if you wanted to just now do it as like years.
But I still think that every month is still like
Well,
a
you're
milestone.
still gonna get the text.
Yeah, we don't have
14
to like
coming up.
go out and about.
No, we'll save that for the
We just
big fancy thing.
acknowledge
But yeah, so probably red flag, especially
Bit of a
like
red flag.
later on,
Yep.
as it
Yeah.
goes on and on.
when it becomes like a thing
Yeah.
to have an anniversary.
Yeah,
They collect swords.
I think that's cool.
green.
That's green.
Green.
But not that
Green.
it's like a really good thing. It's just like a. Oh,
I
that's
think
a
it's cool. Like if you have
thing
like a
to-
samurai sword on the wall.
Exactly.
Like, dude, that's
I
dope.
want a fucking
Green.
samurai sword
Oh.
real bad for
And if you have
reasons that only my male genes can explain.
and they collect and they have multiple like swords and stuff. That's cool.
I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
a sword.
Wow.
And I don't have any male genes.
I'm kind of surprised with that response.
I
I
think
don't know
that- I
why I
think-
was expecting.
I
a
think
more of a
I can
negative
imagine
reaction.
some girl just being like a history buff and she just has like a bunch of different swords from different dynasties and shit. I'm like,
What if it's an anime thing of like anime swords?
I get down
That
with
changes
too.
things.
that might be
I
it.
could get down with that if a girl's like,
Beige.
"Here's my fucking like lightsaber collection" or some shit, or like,
No, but if she's like into like anime and has like every anime like different.
Sorry, I
It's a bit
don't have a
beige.
lightsaber collection. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say beige if it was like specific to anime because
Okay.
it might be. I don't know. I think people who are like insanely into anime and have like it's just a little
How
bit.
big is the collection?
Yeah, that's,
Once you hit 6 swords,
That's true.
that's
We're
too many
talking
swords.
6 swords.
yeah, that's cool.
That's what we're talking.
That's green.
Anything, I think up to 6 swords, you're cool.
7 swords.
If you have 12 swords,
What about Seven Samurai? Seven
I don't
swords.
know what that is.
It's a,
Um,
it's a film that I haven't
but I'm sure that's fine.
seen. Okay.
I'll save it.
They chew with their mouth open.
Oh, deal breaker.
How
100%.
like the whole time?
Not at all.
There's no like break. It's just like the whole time they're chewing with their mouth open.
As a
Whenever
red
they're
flag.
chewing, it's with their mouth open.
I had
What
to
if I
sit
really love-
Matthew down and just be like, "Hey, I haven't seen you do any of these things, but I need you to know that this will not fly."
What if I'm
I
just
was
like,
like, you
what if I just
can't.
like I'm like completely in love with somebody and they do that? Like, is that gonna be it? Like, I don't think so. I think for that reason I'd say red flag.
But wouldn't you have seen them eat before you fell in love with them?
Probably, but I don't think it would have stopped me from falling in love with them.
Okay.
I think I'd be like, I don't like that and it bothers me, but like if I'm really in love with this person, like that's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna be like, oh, we're done because you chew out loud. Like it's gross
No,
and I don't
it,
like
like-
it, but it's not a deal breaker. Like we can figure it out. Maybe we can work on it.
That's one
Go
of
to
those
therapy.
things that will grate my gears until
Grate
it's
your
too
cheese.
much. It'll grate my cheese, and then I'll be like, hey, this is like 6 years in. Like, hey, we're breaking up, and this is the reason. But also, you chew with your mouth open, and it's grossed me
Now
out since
who's
day
keeping
one.
things inside?
Matthew, your flag, please.
For the chewing food, that's a red.
I agree.
It's all right.
That's like a
Red.
we need to work
That's
on.
a strong.
Oh
It's
my
a strong
gosh,
red.
red, and then if I take it off, my phone's green,
this. Here you go.
so I can wave stuff.
You should
He's not
really
even paying
wave
attention.
flags.
Has
Yeah,
a
it'd
best
be cute.
friend of the opposite sex. Or
Beige.
sorry, rephrase. Their best friend is a member of the opposite sex.
Beige.
Okay.
Best friend of the opposite. So, like for example, like if my girl had a guy best friend.
Sure. How
I
do
think
say
it
red?
depends. I think it depends on the threat level, because it's allowed to be red, but it depends on the threat level.
My instinct, red. That's my instinct. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's my instinct. I think that it could
Because
be.
why am I not your best friend? That's what
There
I'm
you go.
saying.
I think it could be beige. It could be beige. I think that my instinct is to think red
Okay.
because it's like, I don't know. Some people have the opinion that guys and girls can't truly be platonic, and I think that's a little silly. I think they can be. I just think it's like, oftentimes like that feeling of like fear is like, well, it's a part of insecurity, whatever. But I also think there's some foundation to it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why people are nervous about that thing, because sometimes there's some weird thing going on.
Because, like, I'm gonna say like 8 times out of 10, in media especially.
Sure, in
when
movies
like
and shows and yeah.
when like the people break up, they always go to the best friend, and I'm like, ooh, I knew there was something in with you bitches.
But also, like, how many
and
people?
So it's
have-
just like,
yeah.
like
How many times have you just like heard of like even it's like social media, like like movies, shows, people being like, oh yeah, well, we've been really close for a long time, and it's like if the stereotype is that if the guy has the opportunity, he'll kind of go for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's like something that a lot of people think about, because it's like when you have a relationship between a guy and a girl, or doesn't matter, could be guy, girl, whatever. But let's say you have two people who are like best friends. They're getting along really well and they're like super close, and the only thing that's differentiating them from a relationship is the physical intimacy part. So if they are attracted to each other but they just don't do anything about that, then that to me is like an issue.
that's
You know
a
what I'm
red
saying?
flag. If you're attracted to your best friend, then you can't have a best friend.
There you go. I think if you have no attraction and you have no,
It's completely
I think that would be
platonic.
more beige for me. I think if there's like, if I ask the dude and he's like, oh yeah, she's cute, whatever, but we're still friends, I'd be like, okay,
Ooh.
that's a red flag.
Yeah, that's weird.
And if she said like, oh yeah, he's a cute guy, but I wouldn't think about him like that. It's like if you have that physical, no, red flag.
You know my best friend. You've seen us.
Mr. Cam.
Yeah, you've seen us in a room together. There's
Manuel.
nothing. Yeah.
Camuel.
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 Yep.
Yeah, no, I
Is
think of
he
it.
from schools?
Yeah, I think of it as a beige just because I'm used to Varsh, where I'm like, well, Cam's like arguably your closest.
Did you try to
friend.
size him up at first?
I think he did.
What do you mean?
Were you like let me
'Cause
see
we
about this
went-
gentleman.
Okay, so every year, Cam and I. So you started out when we went to the distillery district for the
Okay.
Christmas market, way back before COVID, and then the things happened, and then as our first like hangout, well, one of the first hangouts, it was like, oh, Cam and I are going to this thing, because he was like, hey, do you want to go? And I'm like, well, I'd like to, but I also like I'm going with Cam because this is like a thing that we do. And this was like pre anything with
Yeah.
us. And so he came, and then afterwards you were like, oh, I just thought it was weird that you invited me along to go with a boy. Like, what were you trying to, didn't you say something
I
like,
don't recall
You
saying that at
did.
all.
you did?
I
Okay.
don't recall saying that at all.
No, you did, because you were like, oh, I just thought it was weird, because I was just like, why are there 2 boys here? Like, I thought, like, I didn't know what was going on.
You know what I'll say? Can I jump in with something?
Why are you, what, you look so
I don't remember having thoughts about you, me, and Cam hanging out at the distillery.
It was literally the distillery, and then Cam, on the other hand, he was the entire time he was just like, I kept trying to leave you two alone, so that you guys could, like, I don't know, hang out. So he kept, like, wandering away from us, and we were like, oh, where's Cam? Oh, I guess you'll find us later.
I think as I'm sitting here reflecting on this whole topic, I guess I'm thinking, like, if there's been any sort of, like, vibe between the two people, that there's, like, you know what I'm saying? If there's ever been any, like, oh, this could go, then that to me that's a red flag. But if it's been, like, friendly, pure since its inception, then that's cool. I think that's a beige. If it's like,
what if you
actually,
haven't met them though?
What if I haven't met them? Well, I think I'd have to figure what I just said out though. Like, even if I haven't met them, you know, like I have to, like, ask my partner, like, be like,
you want to fuck this guy?
Yeah, be completely honest. Do you want to fuck this guy? No. Be completely honest. Like, has there ever been anything between you guys? Has there ever been any feelings about, like, you know, attraction, like potentially going to that place? If so, then I'd feel kind of uncomfortable with you guys still being close and hanging out when there was that before. Because I don't know. I trust you, but I don't know what this guy's, maybe in the future he's gonna want to, like, rekindle that
Slip in.
whatever it slip in. So yeah, I think it depends. I think it can be fine, but it also could be iffy.
Yeah, it's also like if you're doing, like, one-on-one things.
Oh, that's an interesting one, because to me it's like, even if it's, like, purely friendly, it's like if you're, like, hanging out in person all the time, I feel like I can't help but feel weird about that.
Yeah.
Just as a guy, I'll be like, oh, like, she's like,
Are you taking
once a
another
week
girl
she-
to dinner?
yeah, once a week she's going out to a movie with him. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
So for this next one, please give me permission to. I would like to act this out,
Yep.
just to get the point across as to what the experience would be like.
An accent. Here we go.
All right. So
Valley
has
girl.
has a Toronto man accent.
Ugh, gross.
Wagwan fam, nice your beak. The youths out here are wildin' fam. Where the mandam at?
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker. Deal breaker. Deal breaker.
I-
Deal breaker.
I don't
What do we
even
always
have-
make the joke of? That girl on the podcast. If the business is true,
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
left your mom's in the hood?
deal breaker. We make
Something
fun of that
to-
girl.
You make
all
me
the time.
sick to my stomachs, fam.
Stomachs. That's the craziest
Deal
thing.
breaker.
You make me sick to my
Immediately.
stomachs, fam.
I've been telling Patrick, like, every time I'm on Instagram Reels, I'll scroll, and it's like some guy at the mall, and he's like, "Bro, what's the worst?
hate
What's the
it.
worst high school in Brampton, fam?" And he goes,
I've seen those.
he goes, any high school in Brampton's the worst, fam. And it's like, it's the
No,
grossest
it's
shit.
literally like, you do not talk to your mother like that. We
Yeah.
literally, this is deja vu because I've said it before, but you don't talk to your mom like that. You don't talk like that in your place of work.
Yeah,
You just think it's cool
exactly.
to do that, like in a mall.
It's so put on.
I
It's
would
so
rather.
gross.
I know
You
we
definitely
have a
don't do
history
that.
on the show of making fun of. The
I'd rather
Valley
that.
Girl accent. I would rather the Valley Girl
100%.
accent than the fucking.
10 times out of 10.
If the business is true, I would
Yeah.
rather the like. Let's go to the beach. I would
I'm with you
so
on
rather that.
I'm
Go
with you
to
on
the
that.
beach.
So, anyways, deal breaker.
Deal breakers
Deal
go right
breaker.
away.
all around.
Even if I was, like, in love with this person, I would never fall in love with someone like that, first of all. But even
Yeah,
if
I don't
was,
even have friends
if all of a sudden,
with
like,
that accent.
day 75, or let's say a year in, she just started speaking like that, I'm sorry.
And even
It's just be like, oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I was about to get crude with it, so we'll save
Oh,
it.
okay.
If I may sort of feel the waters here, how are we feeling so far? We can go for a bit longer, or we can call it here.
I think we're good to
Do
wrap
like-
it up.
Well, it's
like-
almost 1 in, and
Oh, is it
we're-
already?
It's 12:50.
We're a while into this, so we can maybe rattle through a couple more real
do
quick,
like
I
2 or
think-
3 more?
You want to do 2 or 3 more?
and
Sure, we can do
then
it.
bounce.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just.
Well, let's
There's
do 2 more.
no elaboration.
I kind of want to highlight the ones I did, so I can save the ones because I have a list of 40 things here.
Goodness.
So
How about you just rattle off a bunch of them, and we'll just give you a color and go.
sure,
rapid
No,
fire.
no
Rapid fire.
elaboration.
No explanation.
no explanation whatsoever.
let's do it.
I'm sure
ready?
that can't possibly come across in any way. Rapid fire, baby. Let's do it.
Is a ginger.
Green.
Beige. I don't care.
Actually, yeah,
Beige.
is it necessarily a good thing?
My first
I like
crush was a ginger. We are elaborating. Let's go.
Beige.
Go.
Vapes all the time.
Red.
Red.
Uses acronyms when they talk.
Like what?
Perf.
LOL, LMAO, perf.
Red.
See, but it depends because if somebody's going,
Ironically.
like, yeah, I need you to come.
oh, you're talking.
Like I'll be there ASAP. That's an acronym, literally,
That's
but that's
true.
what people. That's how people talk. So it depends.
You're making a point, beige.
Also, I would
Beige.
say ASAP, not ASAP. Anyway, beige.
Super competitive.
Insanity.
Super competitive at everything.
Oh,
Beige.
he is, but beige.
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 Is a mobile gamer.
Beige.
Just why are you playing on a fucking phone when you could be playing on a console.
I
like a
know,
real
but
per-
beige.
But what about my
Beige, I
puzzle
guess.
games?
You do have your
You
puzzle
can't
game.
say mean things. I'm
I
right
won't.
here.
Just said beige.
Prefers hot dogs over hamburgers.
Beige.
Ooh, that hurts, but beige.
I can't.
Is
eat
better
ham.
than you at your favorite games.
I mean, ultimately beige, but that also hurts.
It would bother, but beige. Yeah.
Corrects you in every little thing.
Red.
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 Is rude to waiters/waitresses.
Red. Oh,
Red
deal breaker.
/ deal breaker.
Wait, is rude to waiters/waitresses?
Yes.
What was the one before that?
Corrects you in every little thing.
I think that's a deal breaker. Everything, every little thing to correct you. That would
Yeah.
Be, yeah, we're done.
You think you're right every single time?
I think
False. False.
I think if someone was like, I was hanging out with someone and they were kind of rude to the waiter, I'd be like, that's a red flag. Let's talk about that. It wouldn't be like instant, we're done. But if it was like every single time, then yeah.
I would argue that you're an adult and you should be
Mm,
kind
In
and
general.
respectful to
Have your
everybody
shit
that you
together.
meet.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Mhm.
Is a pick me.
Red. I can't deal.
I'll say red.
Yeah.
Hugs everyone they meet.
Beige.
Beige.
A little bit red. I think like,
It depends on what kind of hug it is.
that's true.
If it's like a full like
double. That's true.
Full hug.
Side hug is different.
Double
red.
hug. Double.
Full
Oh.
frontal double hug. Double
Red,
hug.
you don't know these
Double
people.
hug.
Has cheated in the past.
Big red.
Oh, like you're
Big-
meeting someone, and then you're like, okay, you've cheated in
Deal
the past.
breaker.
Yeah, I'd say deal breaker. I wouldn't want to date anyone who's ever cheated with anybody
Once
else.
a cheater, always a cheater. That's what they
Wow.
say. I didn't write that one.
Sends nudes right away.
Red flag. Red flag. Right away, like right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Red.
See, the
I've never
pervert,
experienced nudes.
The pervert, would you like to?
No.
The pervert in me.
Maddie's
weirdo.
bright
And
green
then
flag.
immediately the pervert
The
in me.
pervert in me wants to say green flag. I think beige is more.
Stop.
I think beige is more where I would lean.
Okay,
towards.
and Varsh, your flag?
Pink.
Has a high snap score.
I don't use Snapchat,
Oh,
so I don't
if
really
you
know or
use
care.
Snapchat at all past the age of 21, red.
I'd say red.
If they don't agree with you politically.
Beige. For me.
Pink. It's like beige red. It's like not great.
To me, like I mean, I'm friends
Because
with you
I'm-
guys, and we're all different politically. I think on some level, like I know Maddie's like more on the liberal side. Patrick can be more on the conservative side, and to me, I can be friends and close with people who have different political opinions. So I'd apply that to my relationship as well.
I'm okay with that in a friend setting, but somebody that I'm choosing to like
You can't be
build a
complete
life
opposites.
with, I'm like, I don't think we can.
It
be
depends. I know
too
we're not
far off.
elaborating, but it depends. Because like if I was like if Varsh was like
A staunch
a
conservative.
staunch conservative in terms of like taxes, it's like, well, that doesn't really affect things.
Social issues. You're saying.
Whereas if it was more, sure, if it was more a thing where Varsh was like one way,
Well, so she was
and I
in
the other way.
every dimension. Like she was like super opposite.
Across the board, yeah, then it
Deal breaker
includes
or
that
red?
stuff and it becomes a little more troubling.
I need flags here, guys.
I'll go red.
Beige.
Pink.
Again, okay. Wears a mask all the time.
What
Like
like
a-
a
like a
real
surgical mask?
physical mask?
Red.
Mm.
At this point, to me, it's like red. If you're wearing it all the time, like even
I think
like in a
it's-
private setting.
I think it's beige.
All the
If you're
time.
outside,
No, like all the time. Like if you're just hanging out in a
beige.
house.
Inside, it's not a red flag, but it's just what are we doing?
Yeah,
You
wouldn't
think
it?
it's
But
so
to,
much
But to
acne.
me, a red flag.
It's beige because I am with agreement in Varsh. It's not like a bad thing.
No, but to me, but I'm not. I don't think red necessarily is like super negative. To me, it's just like what? Like it's just
You
like
just
it's like
clock
it's
it
like,
as like a,
Where's your
that's
head at?
weird.
a question mark being like I have concerns.
You know what? This is my first of the yellow flags.
Ooh, a yellow
Where I'm
flag.
like, it's not like bad, but it definitely clocks of like.
It
Yeah,
it
we'll put it in as a
registers.
yellow
Sure.
flag.
It registers.
Reads their horoscope every day.
Red flag.
Yellow. Was that the that's yellow for me.
Ooh. If they just read it and it's just like a fun little like
Yeah, whatever.
like doing the crossword, like, oh, what's my horoscope? Then it's beige. But if they
They're an
act
astrology person.
on it, red.
Yeah, we're going
I'm
full
so
there
sorry.
than red.
Tries to be humble but comes off as arrogant.
Well, if they're trying to be humble, well, you can't fault them for trying to be a good person.
I'm gonna say yellow,
Yellow.
Brushes their teeth in the shower.
beige.
I think yeah, that's beige.
Has 10 or more tattoos.
Beige.
Beige.
Is
green.
vegan.
Well, that's not okay. If you are vegan, sure, but if you're trying to push the whole like
Yeah,
anti animal rhetoric.
That's a good point.
That
If I'm
thing.
gonna have to change how I
Yeah, if
live
you're
my
gonna
life.
yell at me for eating a chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
then that's a red flag.
Deal breaker.
But if you're a vegan and you're eating your own food and you,
yeah.
then we're good.
If the person's cool, beige. If the person's an asshole about it, red.
They misuse they misuse the word your and their in overtext. Like they misspell it.
Yellow, red.
Wait,
Yellow,
they-
red.
They misspell. Oh, they can't.
Like when
they
they're
differentiate?
saying they can differentiate between your and your.
Huge
Beige.
pet peeve for me for when people spell things wrong and are grammatically incorrect and
I'm gonna say beige because I'm not gonna hold it against someone like. I don't think it's gonna rank highly in my.
unless you're dyslexic, you have no excuse.
Maddie flag
like a beige, maybe a yellow.
only has old, worn out, raggedy underwear.
Red.
red
Hygiene,
for sure.
red if you're stinky.
Have
Yeah.
fresh underwear.
Has a fitness Instagram. Oh, you didn't say your flag on that.
I agree. Red.
Oh, has a fitness Instagram.
Why aren't you
Beige.
saying anything?
Oh, I don't. We're trying to rapid fire. I don't know.
Okay.
Beige fitness Instagram. Who cares? Do
Beige.
your
I
thing.
think beige because I think it could go either way. It could be like very clearly like for one thing, or just like
Yeah.
a genuine fitness account.
Yeah,
Almost
if it's like promoting harmful things or weird things,
Or just like
red.
overtly, specifically just sexual, just to promote
Here's how to
OnlyFans.
work out your tits.
Last few, they hate
Who is promoting? Okay.
they hate texting and refuse to do it.
Red.
Beige.
I think it's like a
I kind of
form
like the
of
idea,
communication.
but I like
That's-
the idea of like not really texting and just doing calling all the time. I kind of like that personally, but I'll put a beige.
I guess
You would never.
But for me, someone who likes texting, that would be more of a red because I'd be like, yeah, but there's times like I'd want to be able to like, text you just really quick something sometime like, hey, we're on for a thing, right? And just get a yes text back and that be the end of it and not need it to be like a whole fucking song and dance every time.
They hate dogs.
red flag,
Hate dogs.
especially because I'd like a dog.
But hey, they hate them. Are they afraid of them? Because to me, it's like that's just something you
They
can
hate
control
them.
sometimes.
No, they just like hate them. They would like kick a dog.
Yeah, red flag.
They
Last
punch
one?
dogs in the
you,
street.
you took me there.
Last one, they order chicken fingers every time they go to eat.
Beige.
I ordered chicken fingers.
Beige.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of it too. It's like you like
Beige.
chicken fingies,
I just like
and I like chicken fingies too.
breaded chicken. It's
delicious.
good.
And bread without bread, a dip in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Great. Ooh, doggy.
Ladies and
Was that all
gentlemen,
40?
That was all 40.
Damn.
there is your episode of Wildly Adequate. This was 56. Please, as was mentioned,
Are we gonna? Is that gonna happen or no?
like, share, subscribe. Malcolm's not here this week, so we'll just do a quick little wink
Get
and a
into
nod.
it, yeah.
What did you
Pop
say?
out with the truck. Huh.
Reference? Cool.
Quick little reference for you hardcore listeners out there, and for who the message is directed at.
Miss Cat.
Miss Cat.
Miss Cat, you better come
The
on.
time has come. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anything we want to get off our chests real quick before we go?
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Patrick, how's your finger doing?
Yeah, how's your...
Let's take a look.
Okay, Patrick's done now. Thank you so much.
My brain broke.
Anything, Varsh?
Thank you again for having me on
Oh,
the
you're very
podcast.
welcome. Thank you for coming again. Like we said in
You're
the beginning,
so
you're
welcome.
our still reigning champ.
How do you feel about
The curtains?
no, not
Badly.
not the curtain. Not the
I told her
You looked up. I just was filling in the
to
blanks.
prove Varsh wrong because I said that should we probably get rid of the green curtains? Yes, but I like the idea of having them there to be able to green screen things in.
It's not green screen
Matt,
green.
green screen something in right now behind Varsh
It's
and I.
not chroma green.
Green screen and synth.
You guys are on a speedboat right
green.
now. There's water behind you. There's water behind you. Yeah. Yep. So, Varsh, how do you feel about the? I was gonna say the conversations we had today.
How about we do this off camera?
All right, we'll do it off.
Bye!
What did you think of this episode? Goodbye.